No
Are,
way, I didn't think you'd actually do
are you so proud of me? I went live. We're live right now.
it. I speak for me and everyone else in the world when I say that we are so proud.
Thank you. That means a lot from all of
We've
you.
come so far.
From all of you. All of
10 seconds ago we weren't live, and now look at us.
that means so much from all two of you. Okay, there's two people. So maybe there's one person here that's not Jem. Jem is speaking for you. And if I don't hear from you, I assume you agree. Anyway.
It's just seeing you out here, yeah.
Where did were we still in Blue Water?
Blue water. Did we finish with the Giquettes? I think we did.
I could not tell you.
I'm like almost certain that we did. But we still got Chester for sure.
So we're in Blue Water.
Yeah.
There's some sort of like notification in Streamlabs, and it just says, "Don't let the name fool you." What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
Let it fool you, Alice.
Podcast editor is perfect for every creator. Okay. I needed to know what that was. Don't let the name fool you. What name? Podcast creator, get it? Because we're not. That makes sense. That makes sense that something for podcasts would be useful for streams, because they're kind of a similar medium when you think about it. Like,
yeah, like one's live.
Yeah, one of them
It's
is
probably the main like
one
technical
of them
difference.
is live and has some sort of like visual component to it, but both of them are primarily just people talking for a long time.
It's just someone fucking hanging out, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so did we finish with the Giquettes? I guess we'd be able to tell by looking at... Yes, yeah, because they're in summer.
Okay, cool.
So...
So is it only Chester left?
Well, I don't have my
That is
spreadsheet
the
open,
one I can
so
remember.
I can't remember because my spreadsheet isn't open, and that's how I remember things.
I see, yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of outsourced that part of your brain.
Yeah, well, insourcing it was not gonna work, so... yeah, just Chester.
Cool.
Just Chester. I mean, it's not just Chester. Obviously, Miley is also here. And the true villain of Pleasantview, Spock.
Yeah, so
And then
if,
there's also
if you
Papa,
weren't-
who we don't really know where that alignment
We
is
don't,
at
yeah.
this point. But
if you weren't present last time we were playing with Chester, he has the world's best cat, Miley, who
and also the
everyone is
world's
in love
worst
with.
cat, Spock.
Yeah, obviously. So we actually like he loves cats so much. We were like, oh, he's already got this cat. What if we got another cat and
That
have
was a
babies? It would be
mistake.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not in love.
Oh yeah, we shaved his head
Oh,
at
so
the
we did, I
Larsons.
forgot about that.
When the Larsons were a salon or whatever.
He kind of rocks it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spock chased Miley away.
And then she ran away for like a week.
Yeah, like basically the whole of the last round was just us waiting for Miley.
It was
to come
basically
back
the worst
because
thing that's
we were
ever
distraught.
happened. Spock, you better... you
But
are testing
she
me,
did that.
Spock.
She did that because what was it, like less than half of the household liked her, so we got
Right, that's
another
why we
cat
got the
in
other
hope
cat,
that-
because we're like, if this cat likes her, then maybe she won't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll like tip the scale
It's
in her favor.
foolproof.
So we haven't had this cat long enough to kind of prove or disprove that. I don't think we're kind
I
of.
mean,
waiting to
like, there's
see.
no way Pablo could be as bad as Spock, though. Like,
Right.
Spock is the worst cat.
It's the worst the cat's ever been, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, I genuinely have no idea what Chester's up to because I was
He's
so immersed
up
in this
to
cat
having
last
3
time we were playing.
cats. He's the cat guy. Cat Lord Chester.
He's like a scientist.
I think he's a cat lord.
Cat Lord. Oh yeah.
I mean, he does have to pay the bills, so I guess for those purposes, he's a scientist. But like, first and foremost, oh, Miley is so perfect.
I know. Look at her.
She's a really good cat. Yeah, this is kind of the plan, I think.
It's all about Miley from here on out.
Yeah, it's the Miley show.
Hopple better not turn out to be evil.
Right? What are we gonna do?
I see him fucking playing with Spock over there. I don't trust that.
They're in cahoots. I was just updating the stream time.
I see,
more
yeah.
accurate. Yeah.
I could hear you typing very intense. I was like, what the fuck is she doing?
Oh my god, look at this dog.
Oh my god, why does it move like that?
Look at this dog! Look at its tongue!
Oh, have you ever seen...
Look at its tongue!
Oh my god. I kind of love this dog.
I kind of love this dog.
Have you ever seen that like a specific type of horse? And they're bred to have like a very stable gait. So like their little legs move. If you like look at them from the top, they just don't look as if they're moving at all.
That's wild.
That was the energy that dog was bringing.
You know, I'm really surprised that horses, like, we have bred horses, we as humans, not like me personally, but,
Yeah.
but
let's
like,
kind of have like a horse business on
we
the
don't,
side.
we don't. Oh my gosh, Petey, thank you for the raid.
Hey.
Hi guys, welcome. Oh no, I saw the end of the death games. I left like right with the death games. So you guys were just playing the death games. How'd you guys like it? Did you guys have fun? Well, gee, I like just started, so I'm sure most of the people who are here right now are from PD, but I'll give you a shout out. That was so funny. So, let me give you a shout out in case anybody is here who wasn't watching the death games with us.
That was my introduction to the concept. I kind of love it.
We're playing Blue Water Village right now. So this is The Sims 2. We're kind of Sims 2 people right here for the most part. And we like to play like rotationally, so we'll play like all of the pre-mades in a neighborhood. Sims 2 is iconic. I love The Sims 2. I still play The Sims 4, but like The Sims 2 is my one true love, you know? So we play everybody in the... Oh. This dog is...
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Maybe don't do that. Although I don't really know why I got this, because I don't have a child.
Oh shit, does he have anything in his inventory?
Oh, does he? So
almost certainly, right?
Because we play rotationally and we have people running businesses, sometimes people buy things when we're not playing with them.
Just love to buy shit. Like, why is
Who
he got
sold
two
robots? Was it the
children's
Larsons? It must have been the Larsons.
It must have been the Larsons. Who else?
The Larsons have a business that's a different business every time we open. So
They just own like the smallest
sometimes people
apartment
will go
block
in
in
there and
ours,
buy
and every
like
time we go
12 ant
there,
farms, Angela.
sometimes it's a gay
We have
club. Like you can't lose. It's always exciting at the Larsons.
Yeah, it's a good club.
It's the best.
We have 2 play ovens even though we don't have a child.
Yeah, I don't know
Are they for the
what he's
cats?
doing with this.
I think that the cats are Chester's children.
I agree with that, but I don't think they can use the easy bake ovens.
Maybe, but maybe that's the spirit of it. Maybe that's why they're here. So we've got a bit of drama going on between the cats in this household because we started out by adopting Miley as a stray, and I mean you guys can
The
see
best
her.
cat.
She's the best cat that's ever been made.
Mhm.
So, but a villain appeared in the household. We were like, oh, this cat is so great. You know what would be better than 1 cat? 2 cats. Wrong. This cat
It was worse.
is
Yeah.
the worst cat. This cat immediately started fighting with Miley and made her run away. And the thing is, like pets running away in The Sims 2 is
He
like
looks so innocent
a
as well,
serious
too.
problem because like pets in The Sims 4 they run away all the time and then they come back and it's like
Yeah,
it's like
really
not a
annoying
big
when you
deal.
get
It's really
into
hard to
this
make them not
actually.
run away because it's really hard to tell what they need. But
It's like, I know you're gonna be back tomorrow.
if your
and
pet
everyone is
runs away
so
in The Sims
heartbroken.
2, like you really might not get them back. Like we were out looking for her. Like they just become a stray again if you don't get them back. We were like posting alerts. We were out looking for her. Like we might run into her on like a community lot. But someone did eventually find her. We put a collar on her now, so hopefully if she runs away again, we should be less likely to lose her. But we got an extra cat because the reason that she ran away was because at least half of the Sims in the household she had a bad relationship with, so we're hoping that maybe she'll get along better with this cat and then she won't leave when Spock is a jerk.
I love how we haven't given any of the rest of them collars. Like we actually don't give a
It's
fuck
all
for it.
Miley is the only one that matters. We could give them all collars.
Spock runs away, we're straight up not looking for them.
Yeah, Spot can leave if he wants. He's lost color privileges when he scared Miley away. And there's a dog somewhere too. We just saw the dog walking by and we just thought it was a cool dog, but did it leave?
I
This
think
is more
it
of a
might
cat.
have.
This is more of a cat household anyway, but it was
He's
a
more of
really
a
good.
cat guy,
The,
yeah.
the Sims 2 makes some of the best pets. Like they're just such a good shape.
So what's going on with Chester?
Well, he's got 3 cats. I think that's where it ends. I think his bio suggested he was
main
supposed to be
thing,
into robots,
obviously.
but we've kind of veered in a
Taking it in a bit more of a cat direction.
yeah. I think you know what?
Is he
Now that I'm looking at it, I think that
someone?
his bio has also implied that he's straight, but no, he
Wait,
isn't.
what?
Like, it says that he'd like to meet some non-robotic friends, especially the female variant of the species.
I know that.
Yeah, no worries. I know you were just streaming. Thanks so much for the raid. Thanks
Yeah.
for stopping in. Oh, is Dudley here to steal our newspaper?
Do you want to invite someone over?
Yeah.
That's kind of unusual for him. I'm tempted to take him up on it.
Grand Goddess, hi! Thanks for hanging out.
Hiya.
Who should we invite over?
I don't know.
He's got chemistry with
Seems like
Darren
a
Dreamer,
friend
but he's
stand.
married now. Plus, he comes with all that
Oh.
baggage from
From the dead wife?
who does he have chemistry with? Actually, I'm just kind of curious now.
John Barr.
I'm worrying about a chemistry with John Verb, who is also married. You know what? He's got chemistry with 2 of the guys from the Polycule.
Oh, shit.
He could be in the
Polycule.
Polycule. He and his cats could
Oh,
be
man.
in the Polycule. We're not like friends with them or
He's such
anything.
an insane addition to the
We
polykill.
could
I've
see.
never.
Do we work today or anything? No. We could see if Garrett will come over.
Sure. What's that relationship like? Like just met
It's like
once?
4.
Yeah.
But
He's
it's
seen that
higher.
guy.
It's higher than the other one, so. Sort by chemistry. I wonder if chemistry plays a part in whether they'll come. Oh, he's working. Some people have job. I have a job, Zion. Do you want to come over, Zion?
I love that. Some people have jobs. Like, bro, you answered. Like,
You're the one that's home right now.
this is as much of a cell phone as it is.
Chemistry, Zion. Do you want to be in my house? My cats? Oh. Oh, it's waiting for the phone repairman. No, that makes sense. Hey!
Ah, shit.
Oh my god. See? See what I mean? This is the worst cat!
Are you allowed to, like, kick out a cat?
Can't. I think you could probably, like, put them up for adoption. Scold for hostility towards others. Bad Spock. Bad. I mean, we could invite over a friend. I know he's pretty close with Cassandra. They're co-workers.
Yeah.
So, I think she likes the cats. So, I mean, this might be a face that some of you guys will recognize. This is Cassandra Goth. In The Sims 2, she starts out as an adult, like an early adult. And we've been playing long enough that she's become old. And she's also a witch.
Old.
Hence, the hat.
Can your friend come? Yeah.
Yeah, you could bring a friend. Wonder who it's gonna be, like...
Is that gonna be
her wife, maybe?
her wife? Maybe.
Or, like, one of her kids?
Can my friend come over? Brings her son. Like, okay.
They do say that in Bring Family. There she is. Oh, it is. It's her son.
Oh,
Hi, Dorian. Oh, seeing Dorian just made me remember the Goopies, and now I'm sad.
Oh no.
We had a funny bug happen in one of our apartments where it kept spawning infinite copies of one of our townies. And they were in love. It was beautiful.
Goopy Girls Carbo.
It was Goopy Girls Carbo. And they were in love and it was beautiful, but we did have to fix it, and I missed them. But I do have a highlight of it if you're curious about it, because there had to have been like 15 of them by the end at least.
And now there's only one.
Let's make spaghetti. Dorian loves spaghetti.
He does. That's his
Look
favorite.
at the time I better go. Cassandra, you just got here! What do you mean? Look at the time I better go.
Time, it's 5:30.
Okay, you could have just said no. Is Dorian still here or did he leave too? Am I making spaghetti for myself?
Did you bring your son?
Where did he go? He's not here. Okay. Now Spock is using the only counter. Unbelievable, Spock. Okay, now Chester's just eating out of the fridge.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, I can't make spaghetti until Spock moves, so, okay. He's holding my spaghetti hostage. He's trying to go for the spaghetti. No, Spock. No spaghetti for you. Okay, I'm still undecided on this one. Although, I do...
What was it?
Popo? Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I do love how fluffy it is. Is Papa a
It's
boy
it's a
or a
good
girl?
cat
I
group,
don't
guys.
I don't
I
remember.
don't
It doesn't really
know.
matter because they're just cats, but Papa is a girl cat.
Okay. And what's our current stance on
Um
uh
um
the
uh
Miley v. Spock?
siding a little bit with Spock, but on good terms with
Oh,
Miley.
okay.
So
I suppose the important thing is that she likes Miley.
yeah. But oh my god, look, they're so cute. Look at them. Oh,
His little granny bed sheets.
oh. Their little tails. Oh. My cat wags her little tail like that too when she's happy. Well, we managed to make spaghetti despite Spock's best efforts. Wants to see a ghost. We didn't even get to tell our inside joke to Cassandra because she just bolted.
Yeah, immediately.
Like, you could have just said no. I started to make spaghetti and everything.
What are the
When did...
skill ones he has?
They're probably the ones related to his career, because it's usually the ones we lock in. But I wanted to see if... Who was it Garrett we were trying to call before? Or was it Zion?
Yeah.
Garrett?
We called Garrett first.
Yeah, okay.
And
Okay, no, he doesn't get home until 9. Okay. Let's see, we've got cleaning level 7 and cooking level 7. Which, I mean, we already have the problem is not so much the... Oh, I was gonna say the problem is not so much the skills, but the friends, but we actually do have enough friends.
we have 3 whole friends.
That's all you need. Yeah, I find that knowledge sims are always really grinding on the skills, but they often still fall behind in their careers because they're not focused on networking.
They don't know people, yeah.
Yeah. They spend too much time studying to have, like, a social life. We'll get that skill point and then we'll fill this bowl. These are the cheap bowls. None of our pets are finicky, are they? Oh, the new one is finicky. Maybe we need to get a better one.
A nice bowl.
Yeah, let's get... Yeah, because finicky pets won't eat out of cheap bowls. Popo is a classy cat.
Oh, yeah.
They'll do it if they're, like, literally starving to death, but you'll be constantly... Like, the game will constantly chastise you, like, your pet's starving, make sure you feed them. And it's like, I did feed them, but they won't touch it.
Bones. Sorry, I didn't have enough diamonds.
That is how cats are, though. The thing is, I don't believe that for dogs. I've never known a dog that's like that, but cats... Pleb Dinky took? Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Hi, Reese.
Hi, Reese.
I guess we're technically in blue water right now. But it's the Miley show.
Where is she? She's still sleeping?
Yeah, oh my god, she's so cute. The sleeping animation is seriously so cute.
I know.
Blue Anky Villange. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh shit, he's got a telescope that can make you pregnant.
I'm sure that was on purpose. I'm sure that's the reason that we got... Oh, he does want to stargaze. Let's get this skill point.
Doesn't hurt anyone.
Oh wait, he stopped. Why did he stop? Oh, he's tired? You're tired? You can't get pregnant when you're tired.
This is a
Oh yeah, we've been working on this. It's been a long time since we played here, so I don't think he'll do it, but I think we're working on that.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he must have gotten some, like, yeah, I think, it was a while ago, but I think the Larsons ran a salon, and I think he came to the salon, and they, like, did some...
He was rocking some, like, kind of seen like
Popo.
pink hairstyle for a while.
I'm glad that it's just the furniture. I heard the like hissing and scratching, and I was like, oh no, is Papa fighting with Miley? But no, it's just the bed, which is way less important. But also, I would rather you didn't do that. Yeah, so I think they gave him like a blue like undercut or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he came in and they just like shaved it off. I think we felt a little bit wrong about it or something. But I think he got 2 separate makeovers from Jason Larson.
Yeah, like we did so much to him the first time. It was like, I mean, what more do you want?
Yeah, maybe maybe it's not working for him. Gosh, he's really tired.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been playing too much Sims 4 and I got used to how their needs work. I was not paying attention to his needs at all. Okay, we're awake. What do you want?
Bright and
Command Spock
early.
to roll over. Command Spock to play dead. Is that a hint?
Oh.
Play dead,
No, the
Spock.
tragic part is he really loves that cat, even though it's literally the
Yeah,
worst
I
one.
mean, that's the thing, right? Best friends. We're very close. I know even good relationships take work, so we can't forget. So we really can't get rid of Spock because he does love Spock. He does love
Yeah.
Miley more than Spock, but he loves
I
Spock
wish
a
we
lot.
could get rid of
We got
Spock.
Spock as a kitten. Yeah, we want to get rid of Spock, but I don't think Chester wants to get rid of Spock.
No.
So we might be stuck with Spock.
He's unfortunately attached.
Okay, let's just that's good.
Some floor spaghetti.
I'm trying putting them away as group meals because, like, I have a mod that lets you put them as single plates, which is more convenient, but I don't know, I kind of miss the process of them taking the whole thing out and then serving themselves a plate, and plus this way they can actually spoil over time because they don't actually spoil while they're in the fridge. Are you going for the spaghetti? I knew you would! Oh, maybe, you know, I kind of believe that Chester shares his spaghetti with his cats.
Yeah.
I don't... Like, maybe we asked them not to destroy the furniture, but, like, maybe it's okay that they eat the spaghetti. Like, we made a whole plate of spaghetti thinking that Cassandra and Dorian were gonna eat with us, and then they just left, so...
I think they can have a little spaghetti.
Alright, well... that's Papa's spaghetti now, I guess.
The bowl wasn't fancy enough for her.
I guess not. Yeah, we have... Oh, wait, what? So is this a cleaner bot? What bot is this?
Yeah.
It's turned the wrong way. Can I... What happens if I turn it on? Will it figure itself out? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, well, I guess
I've
we
seen them do that.
have a cleaner bot now, so that's
Oh, there
kind of
you go.
cool. Here's a little fun fact about this bot and certain other like objects that move. The way that they mechanically work is there's actually like an invisible NPC sim that controls it, and sometimes you hear them
love
sneeze.
that. Yeah.
The remote control car is also like that, and like all of the like bots other than, you know, servos, which are like obviously their own sim. Papa was just going to town on that spaghetti. I don't think I'm gonna have any more left over since it's done.
Has he got work today?
Oh, now you're insulting my spaghetti? Ungrateful. Whatever, I'm gonna keep it. Chester would keep it. Does he have work today, you ask? Yes. I just heard the robot sneeze! Oh.
He's got dust allergies.
It's so funny. It's like, surely there was a different way that they could handle that, but I mean, apparently not.
But why?
I would never have thought to
Why
do
would
it.
they
It's
when
so
they've
funny.
already got the ideal solution?
Okay, well, we're off to the science factory.
Yep, got to go make some science.
Gotta bring home the tuna for our cats. We're leaving Spock here, unsupervised. Miley, you're in charge, for the record.
Oh, we know.
Oh, she's so good. Look, she's so fluffy. She would be such a big cat. Like, you'd pick her up and you'd be like, whoa, you know? What's Spock up to? What are you plotting? Sleeping? That's what I thought. Criminal mastermind. He's dreaming about how much he hates Miley!
No, he's plotting.
Oh, I'm just innocently sleeping. I couldn't possibly be doing any evil plots in my sleep. What's Papa up to?
Fuck this cat, man.
Papa is kind of an intriguing figure because we just don't know how she's gonna play into it. Dudley is back. Dudley, just get your own newspaper subscription. He stole ours yesterday too. I know you can afford it with that land grab name.
There should be like a hobby for newspaper stealing.
You know Ryan has that maxed. Kevin! What are you wearing, Kevin?
Leave him alone. He's rocking it.
Miley got him.
I mean, we must have chosen to put him in.
Did we? It might have been random and we might have just not changed it.
Maybe.
The way that the cats can just wander around outside when he's not here.
Just like in real life.
Some people really do that.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea, though.
Very, very common here. Yeah.
They'll get hit by a car.
I know, my mum's like, every so often my mum gets it in her head that she would actually quite like a cat, but then she's like, oh, but I would feel so bad not letting it outside. It's like, no, you would be like actively keeping it alive by doing that. It'd be fine. I promise.
Yeah. We used to let Molly outside, but like that, we lived in like an apartment complex that had like a courtyard area, so it was like outside, but it wasn't outside. Like she wasn't in danger of getting hit by any cars or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, now every once in a while we let her like in the backyard, but like supervised. But we stopped that after. Oh no! Miley and Papa are fighting. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. No, don't hiss that! Don't hiss that! Oh, man. This is a nightmare. I mean, it's not bad yet, but it's not looking good for Miley and Papa. Spock is like, I didn't even have to lift a paw.
All according to plan.
All according to Keikaku.
Translator's note.
Keikaku means plan.
It's fucking timeless.
You need to clean the litter box when you get home. Are you get? They're so in cahoots. Spock planned this. Spock has been shit talking Miley like, oh, that cat, bad news. I'm the good cat.
Yeah. I'm the victim here.
I did everything right and Miley was so mean to me. Jason Larson. Why is he mad at Mary Sue? What happened?
Huh.
I don't remember that.
No, neither do I. That seems like a really random beef.
Right? Jason, what happened? What's the tea?
Why do you even have an opinion on Mary?
It's been so long since we played this. I'm like so out of the loop on my
I
own
know.
drama. They get along so well. What? Oh, now they're hissing. Okay. A wrench in Spock's dastardly plan. You couldn't even begin to comprehend the kind of politics that are going on with the cats in this house.
Oh yeah.
When we get back, we need to clean the litter box and fill the bowl. He'll probably get promoted today. Oh, he's back. I feel like he was at this level for a long time. Did he, like, make some new friends recently?
Maybe.
Okay, he's been promoted to inventor. He brought Cassandra home. She's looking fabulous in the lab coat and the witch hat.
White witch's hat with it. Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, I kept trying to change it to the black one, but it really works with her career outfit, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we could lean into the white
Witch thing. Oh shit, the White Witch is like the bad guy from the Chronicles of Narnia. I was like, why is that a word combination?
Oh, the cleaner bot is taking our trash out.
Oh, thank you.
That's so nice. It's
The cleaner bot is so endearing to me.
It's so charming.
Right?
They should make a Roomba that looks like cleaner bot in real life.
Roomba is like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's just a little desk rolling around. But
Right?
I don't
Like, this
feel
is-
inclined to trust that. This guy, like, that's
This
a
guy's a
friend.
friend, yeah.
That's my good friend Clearbot.
Yeah.
And even though he frequently malfunctions and throws trash up everywhere,
Oh, so
I do
often.
trust him with my life.
Yeah. He's trying his best. Alexander Goth looking great as always. Stunning.
Yeah, when's he not?
Yeah.
Doesn't even need to make new friends for the next level either.
Yeah, we just need a cleaning skill point, which we've been working on anyway, so... Oh, he's still
The
pretty
sign shit
tired,
is
though.
easy.
Easy, yeah. The thing is, Cassandra's here, so we should be a good host, but, like, I almost kind of want to take a nap so that we could have some stargazing time tonight. Because I do just kind of love
I'm
when
sure
there's
she
a
would
little green
understand.
guy, you know? If we stargaze, we might get abducted. If we get abducted, then we get a little guy. To be fair, we do already have 3 little guys in this house.
That's true.
Don't let him fool you, Cassandra. He's pure evil. Alex is here again. Hi.
Do you want to come in?
Do you want to see the cats? Cassandra was telling Alex about the cats, and he's like, I gotta see this.
I'm just gonna walk around in front of this guy's house until he lets me in.
He's like peering in the windows looking at the cats.
What, me? Come in and see your cats?
We might be too tired to use the telescope again.
Oh.
Why is he so tired? Is his job
It's a
exhausting,
nightmare.
or did he not get a full night's sleep?
He woke up at like 5 in the morning, I think.
I bet he woke up on
Probably
his
doesn't
own,
help
so... But
matters.
maybe that's it. He
Yeah.
woke up too early and now he's tired already. Yeah, I'm not sure about Popo. What's Popo's personality like?
Let's go look at this. I know she's finicky, that's it.
Stupid. She's so dumb. That's why she's so
No.
easily manipulated.
Yeah, she's been taken in by his charm. She's a Taurus.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
mine's
because
cat.
Spock is an aggressive genius, so he's like the mastermind, and he's literally a Scorpio.
The Scorpio also, yeah. He's kind of like a fortune cat, so he's got
More like a power
ambitions.
cat.
Yeah.
He runs this house.
What's Smiley's personality like?
Perfect.
I mean, I know that.
Miley's also aggressive, actually, but
But it's cute when she
it's
does
okay
it.
when she does it. Yeah.
Oh.
She was here first, so I'm biased. And she's clearly the victim in the situation, you know? We almost lost her for real, for real. Don't even think about it, Spock! Oh my god. Well, let's try and do the telescope. I think Search for Planets is the one with the higher chance of abduction. Do we have that rule? Oh, do I only have that rule for Strangetown?
I mean,
It would just be fun.
we kind of
wouldn't
have
it?
the rule when we feel like it. Like, I feel like the rule is in place unless we specifically don't
That's
want
how
it
all
to
of
be
my
in
rules
place.
are, though, because the point of the rules is to make it fun, right? So I have certain rules
Yeah.
that I set because I think they're fun, and then I'm allowed to break them if I want because they're my rules and I made them up. So is that the rule? I guess it's the rule.
There's a general rule.
There's
that
some
we do the
loose
riskiest one.
rules set in place.
Mm-hmm.
There's some loose rules set in place, and we can choose to enforce them when we feel like it. Oh, we discovered a planet. That's cool.
Yay.
Plus, I don't know if we still have anyone here from PD's stream, but if you're more familiar with The Sims 4 and not with The Sims 2, then you might not know that The Sims 2 has cutscenes. And getting abducted is a cutscene, and it's really cool.
Yeah, I'd like kind of forgotten about them until I started playing it again with you.
Yeah, I mean, I
They're really
was
fun.
aware of them in like the Sims 2's era because I saw them like on YouTube and stuff, but my computer wasn't good enough to play them. So I never got to experience them until like playing it in the modern era, but they're so cool. I really wish that they'd like continued to have them in later games because they're very expressive. They really add something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of up to chance whether or not we see it. Maybe we should lock in cleaning level 8 because we'll probably need more cleaning eventually. I mean, we can lock in cooking level 7 too. What are the cats up to?
I saw him fucking thinking about it there.
Yeah. We'll see if he feels like getting abducted.
Does he have work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's not my problem. What's the politics situation like? Alright, we're still on good terms with Popo.
Oh, just.
Yeah. It's a risky situation.
See, if we had a baby, then maybe the baby would like Miley.
Maybe. Yeah, Spock and Popo are kind of like this. Like, Spock is fully sunken his claws into Popo.
Yeah.
Hopefully it should be less scary even if Miley runs away again now that we have a collar on her. We did only put it on Miley. That is the only cat that has a collar. I don't think the other two are really in any danger of running away though. Their alliance is too strong. Miley is the one that needs the collar. We probably should stop and go to bed pretty soon. He's getting pretty tired and it's late and he does have work in the morning. We just had a eureka moment.
Oh, nice.
I can't see his skill meter, but he is gaining skill. Weird. We've like nearly maxed logic. Yeah, let's go to bed. Okay. No abduction tonight.
Even get pregnant. Idiot.
Alas. Maybe next
Good for
time.
nothing scientist. Can't even get abducted by aliens.
Maybe we need an extra food bowl. It seems like they empty them pretty fast. Oh, look, see, we're fine. We got plenty of sleep. We're gonna be a little bit stinky at work, but... Let's maximize logic. He was really close.
Or the other two, the career ones that we've got locked on.
I mean, Logic is also a career one. He's just like way ahead of it. Way ahead in it.
Yeah.
But Logic is the one that can get him pregnant. Cooking can't get you pregnant.
True. Can't argue with it.
We didn't fill their bowls. They're gonna be so hungry.
Ah, shit.
Oh no. Oh, this is a nightmare. I hope they're not hungry. Oh no. Oh no, they're hungry. Oh no. Oh, this is the worst.
We fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, bless you, cleaner bot. I know Papa was starving! When do I get home? 7? Oh no.
Oh my god.
This is actually a disaster. How did Papa get so hungry so fast? Goopy Girl's Carbo? Oh my god. Spock is like, please feed
Cats
me.
were outside
Goopy, I'm
fucking begging
starving. Dina Caliente? In the flesh?
Please, God, Gippe, feed us.
Oh no. Oh no. I feel so bad. 4 more hours until I get home. Wait. Yeah, 4 more hours. Oh no.
Tina Caliente, please.
Tina Caliente, please feed my cats. I'll grab another bowl while I'm at it. Hold on, let's get a different color. Turn this way so we can still access it. And by we, I mean cleaner bot. Alan Doe, please feed me. Spock is starving. Okay, well, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Miley is actually significantly less hungry than the other cats.
She's just better and not starving to death.
Yeah, good. She's built different. They're all just sadly meowing. I feel so bad. Cassandra, please feed my cats. Oh no, Miley is starving. This is the worst. Cassandra, Koth, save us. Cassandra, coming in with the treat for Miley. Let's go. Cassandra has chosen a side and she's chosen correctly.
Yeah, she knows what's up.
Let's go.
Guess what if
Cassandra.
my treat fucking walks away, icon.
Do you have a spare treat for poor starving Spock? And she's like, no. I have a second one for Miley! Oh my god, icon, legend.
The way Cassandra gets it.
She gets it. And now she's gone. Bye. Oh my god, Cassandra, absolute legend. The thing is, if they come to take away my cats, won't they take all of them away?
Really?
I think they might run away individually, but if we actually get them taken away, I think they take all of them, which
Um,
makes sense. But
they just don't understand the intricacies of the situation.
yeah, there's a lot of politics going on here that the mechanics of this game don't understand.
Riley's still going up to strangers and begging them for food, though.
Like, she's the one that's fine. She's still hungry.
She's like, I'm fine, but I'll take some treats, you know?
Okay, we're home. Whew. Okay. And we got promoted again.
His
Wow.
energy is really high today. He like barely lost any at work at all.
Right? Okay, go off, Chester. Yeah, I know Papa and Spock are starving. That was such a funny move by Cassandra. She gets it. Well, Spock, if you're starving, there's food. Ask to be fed. See, that's a quitter's attitude.
Girl, we're feeding
There's
you.
food right there. Oh, Miley! Come. Oh, that's
We
the only
just
bowl
don't
that
have
Papa
the
will
will
eat
to
out
live
of,
that Miley
too.
has.
Oh my god, you know Papa's starving? Because she's straight up eating out of the cheap bowl. Oh my god.
no.
It's gotten desperate for Papa. Spock is just crying. There's a whole bowl right there. Just for you. Just for Spock. I promise, by the way, that I love every cat, just not Spock. You might get the impression
He's
from
not a
how I'm
cat,
treating
he's a
Spock
villain.
that I don't like cats. I love cats. I just hate Spock specifically. Not a cat, he's a villain. That is a good way of putting it. Anyway, we have so much energy to get pregnant tonight.
Right? Come on.
Let's maximize the logic skill. At what time do they start being able to get abducted?
I have like 10 o'clock in my head, but I don't know if it's for the right reasons.
That sounds right. Maybe we could like study cooking a little bit. Just really quick. Get a start on it at least. Oh, we had a Eureka moment. Hold on, maybe we can get that skill point.
This guy can't fucking stop winning.
Right? He is just on that like climb. He's gonna make mad scientist in no time, and you know what? That would rule.
Right?
A mad scientist living in this place with all these cats.
Okay, now come get pregnant.
Yeah. We just glanced at the sky and was like, oh, that's a new planet that I just found. No big deal. I do it all the time.
The first thing he looks at, yeah.
He's like, oh, look, a planet. Wait a second.
Oh, it's just easy for him. I reckon I could find a planet.
He's built different.
Someone give me a telescope.
It's a good telescope. It's a really good telescope.
If you can't find a planet using that thing, it's on you.
Another Eureka moment? Why are we not getting the progress bar for logic specifically? Because we had it for cooking. That's weird. We just have to guess. We have to guess how close he is to maxing it, but he did just have a Eureka moment, so...
He must be close.
Yeah, hard to say, though, because it is the last one, so it does move kind of slowly. That's so strange that it's not showing, though.
It's secret.
I guess.
He's shy.
He's shy. Hey, hi. Good to see you.
Hiya.
Doing great. Just watched PD Plays It do a death game in Sims 4. Blair Mace was in it. He died immediately. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
And now we're here watching
really Blair
the
Mace
politics of Chester's cats unfold. How are you doing, Gabby? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, I'm having a great time today. We narrowly avoided having our cats taken away though because we forgot to feed them before work one time, and they're like, "I've never been fed in my entire life." They were out on the streets
like
begging for
they were
scraps.
for real about to drop dead.
Oh, we gained a point of logic. Is that we
Why
maxed it? We
did
maxed
Cairo-
it. Let's go.
Yay!
Got 4 hoods. I had no spreadsheets. Have them with everything included. So you like made spreadsheets, or you still have to?
Nice.
I love a spreadsheet.
You can't beat a spreadsheet.
And it's so fun to think about like the traits that they would have, because it's just a really different system. It adds like a different kind of nuance. You got those done, but there's still more to do. How many more do you have? Do you have 4 left? Is that what you're saying? Out of how many? Out of like all of them?
Chester's good enthusiasm in science.
Nice. Get abducted about it.
Oh wait, can you like look for?
Oh, we can look for
UFOs
UFOs,
whatever?
but that one doesn't get you pregnant.
Ah shit. Okay. Well, what's even the point?
Watch for UFOs has the highest chance of causing
Yeah,
an
I
abduction,
forgot
but it
about
triggers
that.
the kind of an abduction that doesn't cause a pregnancy. I'm not sure if that was an accident. That's the same one that happens if you like use this debug, get abducted. That one also won't get you pregnant. So watching for UFOs is not cheating. It's something that's unlocked with the science enthusiasm. But it has the highest chance of getting abducted, but well, like the regular one, the search. So the regular one is stargazing. Search for constellations, search for planets, and watch for UFOs are all unlocked with science enthusiasm, and each of them incrementally increases your odds of getting abducted. And so watch for UFOs is the one with the highest odds of abduction, but it doesn't trigger an alien pregnancy. I said that of the ones that you can unlock with science enthusiasm, those are the highest. The one with the highest is summon aliens. That one just does do it reliably. You can even do that during the daytime and it'll work. And that's an aspiration reward, so it's only available to knowledge sims. So if we really wanted to like on purpose trigger an abduction, we would use that one. But I like to like just sort of like push them in the direction, you know? I'm not trying to like force an abduction.
You want to get
I just want to put him in a situation where like you want to get abducted so bad. Viper Canyon, Stranger Town, early Strange Town. Oh, I love those desert towns. They're so fun. I love a desert town where something is deeply wrong. That's my favorite. We should probably go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
Come on, Chester. Is he got work in the morning?
Probably? No.
Okay, good.
So, we can sleep in. I think abduction hours are about to be over anyway, so...
Yeah.
And we've already maxed logic now, but because his science enthusiasm is high, he might want to just, like, look at the telescope, like, for fun, you know? It would be fun to get a little green guy in here. I'm also still thinking about getting him involved with the polycule. I do think that would rule.
Oh.
Riverview, Emerald Heights, Montera, 20 years early, Pleasantview, Veronaville 2.0, Strange Island, Planet Alad/Alien Landing, Sedona, and Service Area. You got a lot of custom hoods there. I've heard of some of those, but not all of them. They sounded fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it always sneezing? Is it because of the dust?
He's got dust allergies.
That's a bad allergy for someone whose job it is to clean up dust.
Right? Have some sympathy for him.
He wants to maximize science enthusiasm. Let's go! That is our excuse to use the telescope every night.
For the next, like, 5 million years.
It really does take a long time.
To max enthusiasm.
Like, he's gotten it pretty high, but, like, those last couple of levels really take forever.
Yeah, it's kind of insane.
This is a disaster. Oh no, this is a disaster!
Are you fighting? No.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're in danger.
Uh-oh. Please don't. Yeah, that's Papo's spaghetti. Yeah, I think you mentioned the, like, build a city strange town. That's fun. Okay, well,
Cool.
Papa polished off the spaghetti, so... I'm so sorry, Miley, but please, please,
We really need you to
I'm
yell.
begging you! The cleaner bot just sucked up that plate from the floor! I mean, that's nice. I just didn't know it would do that. So many. It's a good thing you got all those spreadsheets, because that's so many.
Oh yeah, you would definitely need them to keep track of
Yeah,
that.
I need them just to keep track of the
can't keep track of
two.
one neighborhood.
I love Cleanerbot. You're doing so good. He hasn't even broken yet, too. Like, I'm sure it's only a matter of time, but...
Yeah. He's doing good.
Well, we no longer have any, like, wants to invite anyone over or anything. Maybe we could, like, just try calling some of them on the phone, just
Sure.
for fun, just to chat. Let's chat with Zion. If we could add Chester and his cats and maybe a little green guy to that situation,
Like, why not?
that would rule. You're talking about aliens? I bet you are. He's so talking about aliens.
Yeah, planets and everything, yeah.
Finally at it again. Hi, Remington. He's the last maid still stuck as a maid. Spock is tormenting! Praise for peeing in the
See,
litter
if, like,
box. What?
If Remington accidentally became relevant enough that we had to make him playable, would the game just then generate a
Yeah, it would make a
random
new one.
maid? Cool.
Tessa! Okay, you're not gonna play them all right now. Okay. So you just, like, want to have them ready for, like, whenever you decide
Riley
to play
just
them.
fucking bullying Tessa outside.
It's okay that Miley bullies people because I support women's wrongs. Miley's allowed to do it.
It's actually a feminist action when Miley does it.
Exactly! Miley's doing so much for women's rights. And women's wrongs. Spock's bullying Miley, and it's like, oh, so you hate women? Tension between Papa and Spock. Cassandra, hi.
Is she here to feed Miley again?
She loves Miley.
He's still on the phone to Zion?
Yeah, they've been on the phone all day. We're like gonna be friends by the end of it. His social need must have been pretty low. I think Cassandra might be leaving. Although not on her broom for some reason. No, she's just pacing. Now she might be leaving? No, she's just chilling. Maybe we could do like a dark blue lipstick. And like a white gothic kind of look. That could work for her.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, she's leaving now. Bye, Cassandra.
She's like changed her outfit every time we look at her. I don't quite know what goes on with that.
I think it's because her alignment keeps going like up and down and up and down, and so it keeps trying to put her back in the... Fascinating. Well, they're so close now that this isn't really putting a dent. Or are they just playing now? They're just playing now, but I think they were hissing earlier. Oh my god. Spock has decided that Papo is his.
Oh, shit.
Fascinating. You're only doing Pleasantview and Planetalities / Alien Landing right now. That's fun. I haven't heard of those custom hoods. What are they about? Aliens? It sounds like aliens, which rules already.
Just the best, yeah. Tesser already has a really interesting face. I would love to see what he could do with an alien
I
baby.
would really like to see what a little green guy that Chesterberg looked like. Yeah. He's got some fun features.
Yeah.
And having a little green guy is the most likely way of us passing them down. In some way. Not looking good with Miley and Papo. This is bad. What are we gonna do if Miley runs away again? I don't know if I can handle that, like, emotionally. I think we had to, like, stay extra time here. Because I didn't want to, like...
Oh, if she ran away?
Because I usually play them just for a season, which is just 5 days. But, like, I think, like, last time she ran away, I had to, like, keep playing, like, extra time. Because I didn't want to, like, leave the household without Miley in it. I was, like, genuinely distressed. Planet Ladies is by Marticor, and Alien Landing is by Joshua?
Neat. Clock. Vlorb.
Yeah, I think custom hoods are really fun. I really respect, like, all of the work that goes into them, because you have to, like, make all of the lots and all of the sims, and then people, like, still, they'll still, like, go and make, like, stories, and it's, like, they're just one person, you know? Sometimes people do things, like, as a team, but most of the time it's just one person. And that's just, like, a lot of work for one person. Like, even, like these neighborhoods, like, a team worked on them, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and when they add scripted events, that rules. Because not even
I
all of the
played,
Max's hoods have that. Only the base game hoods have them.
yeah,
It's
I've
so
like
cool that
looked
people have
into it
even.
just out of interest, and it's really,
It's so cool that people have even figured out how to do that themselves to add the scripted events and
yeah.
like, what attention to detail! I love it. That's so cool. And I love the scripted events because it's just such a good starting point with the neighborhood, you know?
Mhm.
Like, it like gets you started interacting with the story and then like sort of gives you more of a jumping off point because I think that I'm like this, but I think that a lot of people are like are like this also, like where like you love to tell a story but you have trouble like starting it, right?
Mhm. And like you can do some of that with the kind of like setup, but I think scripted events just really it pushes you in a
Yeah, it
direction.
pushes you to like actually
It's
start
the
taking
thing.
actions in a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way, and I think that's probably why like there are so many like story-based challenges for Sims 4. Like it's really common for there to be like themed legacies that are not like really challenges in the traditional sense, but they're more like they'll give you like traits and like goals to work on. I think that that's why those kinds of things are so popular is because like a lot of people like want to tell stories in their game, but they want a starting point, you know? And I think that The Sims 4 doesn't have very much of that built into it. And so the community have kind of like moved in to fill that gap by like sort of creating stories that other people can tell, you know? But you can still tell them different, you know? Like it does feel like there's a lot of similarities between like that style like doing like a not so berry challenge in The Sims 4 and like playing like the pre-made neighborhood scripted events, you know, in The Sims 2.
Hmm.
It's like this is all like you're all kind of starting with the same characters, but you might take them in a different direction.
Hmm.
Your custom hood
See
is
Googling
bork.
science
Oh,
right
that's
now.
so sad. What happened to it? Oh, was it like the lots got messed up? Would it be possible to edit a scripted event package to work in another hood? I have no idea. I've never looked into making them, but like
Yeah, that definitely like it
I'm
sounds like something that should be possible, but
I'm sure that it's
where to
possible.
start
I'm
with
not
it.
sure how simple it is because I'm just not even sure what the process
Yeah.
of making scripted events is even like.
Mhm.
But like it's probably not impossible. You probably would want to like look into like I'm sure that like the custom scripted events is like a pretty like recent thing that the community
Yeah.
has discovered. So there's probably like a tutorial on it somewhere or someone that you can ask about it and it probably will even like not be condescending. I find like old tutorials from like the Sims 2 era and they're so mean. Like they're all either like holding your hand in almost like a patronizing way through like one specific thing. And then if you there's no like intermediate tutorials, right? Like there's like really beginner ones that are meant to
Mm.
be really simple to follow. And then there's like but they don't teach you like the concept behind it, right? And then there's advanced ones where they're like if you don't like you have to do this and this and if you don't know how to do that already, I can't help you. You're too stupid to make mods. Like so
Yeah.
people who made tutorials in Sims 2's era were so unnecessarily mean. uh
If you don't know how to do that, just go and make a retexture of a t-shirt.
yeah.
Hey, okay, thanks.
I had to like have someone like actually like individually teach me the sort of intermediate steps. Papa, please don't do that. You got the milk. Okay.
Lord. Blorphoben. Lord.
Yeah, that's it's such a bummer to like put so much work into something and then have it like have you like lose all that progress. That really sucks.
What was it? What? Oh, was it?
Have you looked into like trying to recover anything from it? Pink soups on loads and Loads almost
Mm.
any lot and crashes. Huh. I wonder, is that because of, like, is there, like, a lot of, like, hood deco? We have an old version of it, but it's, like, several weeks older, and you worked on it day and night, so it's really far behind. I mean, like, that's definitely better than losing everything, but that really does suck.
A hep swallow.
So I know that, like, adding a lot of,
It's
like,
weird.
hood deco is something that definitely can cause it to crash. And I wonder if there's a way to,
Yeah.
like...
Which is a shame because sometimes I see custom hoods with like a lot of
And
hood
it
deco and
looks
it looks
so
real.
cool,
Yeah.
yeah. But I wonder if maybe, like, if like, you're able to, like, delete some of the hood deco before it crashes, if that might help. And it sucks too because, like, that's gonna start, like, like, if you put in enough hood deco that it, like, starts crashing on you, you probably spent a really long time placing all of that hood
Yeah,
deco
doing
too.
it.
So that really sucks. Let's make salmon. I think Papa would love some salmon.
Oh yeah.
I make dinner to share with my cats now, I guess. Oh, that's really a shame. I mean, like, I think, like, it's good that you at least have, like, a backup, and, like, you know, like, it really sucks to lose all that progress, but I've always found that in cases like that where I, like, worked really hard on something and then had to do it over, like, doing it the second time doesn't take... Is that Dudley with our newspaper again? Oh my god! He's obsessed with me! Sorry. Like, doing it the second time is, like, almost always, like, way faster than the first time because you spend so much time trying to,
Yeah.
like, make decisions, and, like, once you've made those decisions, like, executing it again, like, it does take a while, but it doesn't take as long.
Yeah.
Papa, move so I can make you salmon. Move.
Play that.
Maybe I should invest in more counters. My cats are always on those things. We could do, like, an L-shaped kitchen. Gesundheit. It won't stop sneezing. I think it's because it's spring. I think Sims sneeze more in the spring. And because it's just idling, it
Well,
doesn't have
that's like
anything to
in
do except for sneeze.
It's the only thing it can do.
Yeah, what if we had this kind of setup? We could also get, like, better counters if we wanted to, but I just don't think that... I don't think Chester's very concerned with it.
Yeah.
Oh no, he burned the salmon! Oh no, that was a fear.
Fuck you, Chester.
Oh no. He wants to buy a bar about it? Oh, I need to drown my sorrows about burning this in some juice.
Do you know what would be better in this if I just drank juice forever? Didn't need salmon.
It does get their hunger up, but it does it so slowly. Papa's like, actually, I would rather eat this cheap, disgusting food than touch that salmon.
No, that's fair.
Like, there's even food in the
She's
good
right.
bowl. And she's like, no, it's. I'm making a point about how bad your salmon was. I'll get you a bar, though.
Every
can
time
have
I
a
see
bar.
Miley eat, she's eating out of the fancy bowl.
She thinks
I think
she's.
that's Miley's.
She thinks she's better than everyone else. I was moving this out of the way because I think that who is using it? Oh, Papa.
Mhm.
Oh my god, fine, that's your chair now, Papa. I was thinking about putting like a bar here, like inside.
Oh,
I usually end up
okay.
putting them outside because I never have room for them inside. But I think I could fit one inside.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like a good bar, right? It would look out of place if we got a good one because the kitchen is really bad. Oh wait, no, he did want a specific. Oh, never mind. What did you want? 1,000? Whatever, fine. This one. Is there a swatch that matches? Like, obviously not exactly, but like, at all?
Mm-hmm. There's that
Maybe?
one.
That's
Yeah,
not
the
too
kind of silver
bad.
one works.
Yeah. Maybe we don't want the one with the wedding rings on it. Although, I don't know, Chester's kind of bringing that energy of, like, not really understanding the message behind the decor he puts in his house. I feel like he would pick it up and be like, yeah, that's cool. Or is it the tiki bar?
Oh.
I mean, that's kind of an outside bar, but again, I don't think Chester has, like, a good concept of, like, how you should be decorating the house. He's just like, that sparks joy.
But I do kind of like the silver one.
Okay, we'll go with the silver one. There you go, man. He wants to learn how to make salmon. Oh, I really want to lock that in as
Now
the
that I've got the
thing.
bar, I believe that I can make salmon for real.
Wait, is he going to stargaze on his own? You wanna make that a search for planets?
You know you want to.
Why are you looking at me like you don't want to do it? You literally just decided to do it. Putting your glasses up against the lens sounds really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Surely you don't need your glasses if you're using a telescope. Like, the telescope lens does the glasses thing for you, right?
Surely.
I'm not experienced with telescopes.
I mean, there is a lens in it. I just don't know if it would correct for vision problems. Like, I mean, a telescope like this, especially because, like, can you see inside of it? That might actually be, I think that this kind of telescope is a lot less common now if it has, like, the glass lens in it. They're more likely to have, like, mirrored lenses, but, like, smaller telescopes like this can have glass lenses, but the problem is that they warp more and they have, like, more of, like, a chromatic aberration issue. So, like, the really big, expensive telescopes are mostly all, mirror telescopes now. I took an astronomy class a couple semesters ago.
Oh, yes, we did.
So, I learned about all this kind of stuff. It was really fun. Yeah, no, like, I understand, like, that sucks. Like, you put it away and then you just, like, you get frustrated and you just don't want to do it anymore, right? Like, but, like, maybe you're ready to go back to it. Maybe it'll be easier than it feels like. Okay, I can put this chair back. I hope you're able to, like, get back to work on it and get it working better this time. Because that really is just such a bummer. And it's a good thing that you have backups, even though they're not, like, as recent as you'd hope. Well, to reimagine the hood is smaller, maybe with less families. That sounds good, because I think that the game will handle that better.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's food bowl is full. And there's also the salmon if anybody gets desperate. But we're too tired to use the telescope, so, man, this guy just does not want to get pregnant.
What's his fucking problem?
Oh, you're so hungry. There's literally food!
This is why nobody believed them when they were outside begging them for food that time.
Right?
You're so hungry and you're gonna die? Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah, cats are always like that. Like, it was really true that time, but, like, cats always say that whether or not it's true. You'll have fed them, like, an hour ago, and they're like, please, I'm starving. I've been trudging through the desert for days with no food or water. Have you seen that, like, parody article that was like, local cat never been fed in its entire life, says local cat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's literally Molly, like, half an hour after you fed her. The thing is, she's like so thin too. You need to take better care of your pet. Spock is starving. I don't know what you want from me. Like last time you said that, fair enough, but I don't know what you want from me this time. Like we even have a good bowl, it's clean, I cleaned them. If he's really desperate, we got this salmon. Can they eat that? Can they eat it while it's on the counter? I know they can go on the counter.
I
But
think
can they...
so. I think I've seen them do that before.
I can't remember because I know they can do it in The Sims 4, so I'm not sure if that's what I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
I've really gotten my wires crossed by playing so much Sims 4. It's just because, like, all of my...
It's terrible.
I just want to... If I'm going to play The Sims 2, I just want to play Strange Town and Pleasantview, and I can't do that unless I'm streaming. So I've just ended up playing a lot of Sims 4.
Mm.
Plus, I think that Sims 4 is, like, genuinely, like, in a better era right now. Like, there was actually a while where I was playing The Sims 4 more, like, before I started streaming The Sims 2. And like there was a certain point where like it got so buggy that it was just unplayable. And don't get me wrong, it's still buggy, but it is, in my opinion, playable. And some of the packs that they come out with recently have been fun. Spock has food. Like I don't know what you want from me. Spock is just up here crying while there's like 2 full bowls of food and a plate of spoiled burnt salmon. Okay, maybe we ignore that part, but there's literally food. Have we not trained Spock to eat from pet bowls?
Oh shit. I mean, did we train Spock to do things in general?
I can't remember what we did. I think it's a little bit... Yeah, like Spock is like not like so low on the eat pet food thing that he shouldn't eat unless he's starving. And he is starving, so he should eat either way.
He's just doing it for drama.
Literally. He's like, please, I'm the victim in this situation. Everyone should feel so bad for me. I'm starving. Get him, Miley. Oh, and Miley, queen. Perfect.
I love when they do that stupid little jump.
Miley wants to be on the bed so bad. I don't know what you want from me! Like, Spock... What's wrong with Spock? Like, there's literally food. I actually don't care if Spock gets taken away, but I'm worried they might take Miley away, too. Maybe that's his plan!
Fuck.
To make the animal control shelter think that Chester isn't taking care of his cats. And they're trying to get Miley taken away.
That would be classic fucking Spock.
It would be! I bet that's what's happening. John Jacob is a romance pleasure that has tried to kiss 5 different ladies for his first kiss and all said no. Oh man.
Oh no.
F to John Jacob.
Yeah.
That's rough, man. Trying. He's trying, yeah, no one can say he's not trying. Oh. Your fierce Papa runs away? You're worried about Papa? I have no idea why Spock is not taking care of his needs. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, he should be able to eat.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything stopping him.
Like, there's a few things that are like common reasons why a pet might not be eating in The Sims 2.
You, like,
none of them apply.
Can
I reset him?
That's the only thing I can think of. Like, if you reset him and he still doesn't eat, that's literally on him, I think.
Okay, he's not eating, but he's going to the bathroom, which is another urgent need. So maybe resetting him's a good idea. Okay.
He was kind of stuck in that area for a while.
Yeah,
like,
weird. I wonder what that was about. I don't know why I didn't even think to reset him, so thanks for that idea. He'll probably go eat now. Hopefully the animal police doesn't come in the meantime. Are you gonna go eat? Or are you just gonna meow sadly? You need to take better care of your pet. Spock is starving. Okay, there he goes. Ooh, a Colts. The Colts are fun. Miley. Okay, kind of a legend for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Miley got to the bowl first. Sock is like, I have to eat out of the shit bowl. I've been degraded to eating out of the shit bowl. Let's go, Miley. Get him. Miley can't stop winning. Oh, she's so fluffy. She's like so big. The plant sims have connections to playables. That's fun.
Mm. I remember Jeff and Prickly Pear. I
That's
think Prickly
fun.
Pear is such a cool name, it stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I think that Popo literally does not know, like, that she's a political pawn in this house. Like,
Oh,
she's just
yeah.
vibing.
Just living her life.
Okay, maybe we should, clean this up. Because, they don't look, they looked pretty bad already, and now they look worse, so. And then I guess we're heading straight to work. Are we set up for another promotion? We are. Could get promoted today.
Does he still not need more friends?
No, I don't. Maybe science doesn't need a lot of friends, but it still tripped him up for a while because he had
You definitely
none.
at some point.
He had no
Yeah.
friends because his cats don't count. Oh, look at his little outfit.
Oh, the
Hey,
little
that's
bow tie shop.
cute. Yeah, I just have these two play ovens for no reason. I think in Chester's mind, they're for the cats, but the cats don't know what to do with them. Yeah, Prickly Pear is a good plant sim name. That's really cute. They're just having a standoff in the kitchen. I feel like when there was only one counter, like getting up on the counter was like, oh, I have achieved the higher status. But now there's enough room for everyone to be on the counter, and so it sort of lost its power.
Like, I can do that too. You're not special.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're just playing with the little birdie. That's all. Oh. Speaking of little birdies, this is only tangentially related, but if any of you play The Sims 4 and you don't have backyard stuff yet, it's literally free right now, so there's just no reason not to get it. Even if you don't usually play Sims 4, but you might play it at some point, like, it's free. Just get it. And the reason that I say, speaking of little birdies, is because one of the items that comes with it is, like, a functional, like, bird feeder, so you can, like, watch birds or whatever.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably pick up. I usually pick up when you put something for free.
Right? Like, I was never going to buy that, but I will take it for free.
Yeah.
They've given a few of the stuff packs away for free, and I've really liked that, but it just, like, like, Papa's like, are we all hanging out on the counter? Is awesome. Me too. I could be on the counters too. They look like they're having like a meeting. This is like,
The council.
yeah, the Council of Cats. Rosenbriar, cute.
Aw.
Yeah, like a lot of the features that come in like the more recent stuff packs, I feel are like a million times more worth it. Like, I bought Crystal Creations stuff and paranormal stuff at full price. And the other more recent ones that came out, I mean, I'm not super sold on Tiny Living. A lot of people love Tiny Living, but like Home Chef Hustle, and like Nifty Knitting, like I didn't pick those up at full price, not because I don't think that they're worth $10, but because I don't think they're worth $10 to me, because I'm not as interested in them. Oh, we got a Chance card. Oh fuck. Lately, Chester's grown weary of his scholarly life. We've gotten this one a lot, and you can get demoted a lot.
Yeah, that's the one that keeps fucking up Pascal's life.
Yeah, this is the reason that Pascal isn't a mad scientist. And he deserves it. Anyway, so Chester decides that he should either spend the day looking into his old theory of extra special relativity or look into finishing up his fieldwork in the ancestral structures of the llama family. I feel like he's kind of an animal guy, so maybe he'd want to do like the fieldwork with the llamas.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Chester packs up his backpack, throws on his dusty old hiking gear, grabs his trusty walking stick, and is off to the SimCity foothills for a little fun in the alpaca sun. He's brought with him some old notes and field guides, and as he's reading them on the train out of town, decides what he'd like to get out of this newfound pastime is merely to contribute one piece of information or discovery which he can call his own. Just one addendum or amendment, just a single entry or paragraph in the Encyclopedia de Llama that would allow his name to live on long after he's gone. As he is thumbing through the old notebook, he comes across an entry outlining a theory that alpacas and llamas shared a common ancestor, as well as a genetic link to the camel. When that ancestor crossed through SimCity, it left behind two descendants, the Guacano and the Vicuna. Chester's theory was that the alpaca had been domesticated by the nomads of the SimCity foothills from the Vicuna, and that the llama had been domesticated by the cave dwellers from the Guacano. The theory had since become canon in the archaeological world, but no one had ever been credited with the discovery. Chester publishes his notes and field research, claims the discovery is his own, and earns 2 logic and 2 charisma skill points. I mean, he already had the logic, but he gains charisma. Those are his first charisma points ever. He didn't have any before.
Yeah. King shit.
Let's go.
Will
bios stick if townified? I think so, but I think you should check to be sure. Do any townies have preset bios? Does Bella?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. I think that townies can have bios. But I would test it, especially if you're going to put, like, lore in it. Yeah. Like, if any of them were going to have one, it would be Bella. And if they did, it wouldn't have been, like, hard work. They would have probably just reused her Sims 1 bio. And that would be why it wasn't that memorable. Remington is hating life right now. He hates this so much. Get a new job, man. He's like, it's always something. If it's not the ghost puddles, it's the cat poop, you know? Oh, wait, we don't have ghost puddles here. Never mind. That's a kind of a strange town problem. We do have ghosts here, but...
Yeah, not really drowning ghosts.
Yeah. Because I think that most of them are in the Goths graveyard, and I think those ones are supposed to be, like, a little bit more peaceful. You know, they're mostly ancestors who died of old age. Like, a couple of them didn't, but I don't think any of them are drowning. I don't think we get puddles there. I feel like I may have seen townies with custom bios in, like, other people's custom hoods before, but I'm not sure. So I would definitely test it. Test it with one before you go, like, writing them all and see if it works. We're like almost done with this household already. I've been so thoroughly entertained by these cats. Like, it's been nothing but the cats. You're hungry, Papa? There's food. I'm so hungry.
But we haven't even cooked our special
I
salmon.
know, we didn't learn how yet. Chester would be cooking fresh salmon for his cats.
Mm-hmm.
So you have drama with the townies. That's so fun. Yeah, that's really fun. That makes them feel a lot more like people.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to townies, which are not people unless they are.
Different things, yeah.
Townies are not people, except when they absolutely are people. No, I will not be elaborating. Margaret Howe was never a townie. She was a force of nature.
Oh yeah. Margaret Howe was making us think she was a townie, but
She was posing as a townie. So that she could
Me?
fly under the radar.
We know better now.
Yeah, we're on to her. Can we do anything about it? Can we do anything about it?
No.
No, but we are on to her. Yeah, I think that like they didn't put like a lot of like effort into like the faces of like the base game Sims. They do have like a little bit more boring faces.
Mm.
Gerard Goth, look at him. He really looks like that.
It's just what being a teenager is
Chester
like.
in this
Okay?
outfit with the shaved head and the glasses, are you kidding me? Oh my god, he's adorable. He's really got a face that I think like would really look interesting on a child. He kind of has alien face. Like his cheeks are kind of alien.
Yeah, right?
Like we have like part alien kids that kind of look like Chester.
We've got to get that guy pregnant.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying
What
so
does the guy
hard
have to
get this
do
man
to get a
pregnant.
guy pregnant around here?
Right? True. Zion. Oh wait, that's
Everyone.
oh wait, that's
Not even Volkill.
no, that's Mary Sue's Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Did we nearly made friends with one of them? It was Zion that we
I think
almost made
it
friends
was
with.
Zion, yeah.
Yeah, all the plans are Vidkins except the career reward from the Slacker career. That one's Laszlo's. Yeah. Are we allowed to make salmon?
What are we up to here?
I don't know. It's too early to use the telescope, and
He's just standing and observing Popple.
he's on some charisma now that he like gained
my
some from
God.
work. Which is
He's
like,
about to be so charismatic.
this seems out of character, but maybe that's really funny. Me? You want me to look in the mirror? But I'm so shy. But I'm such a shy guy. Well, let's practice romance because I think it would be really funny. He looks like I've sentenced him to death. He's so sad. They get so sad. This is him practicing for how he's gonna riz the polycule.
I don't think he knows he's going to do that, but he definitely could.
He could.
I believe in him.
Him and his 2 riz points. Abhijit. Gosh, your pants are so high.
That's just how it was in 2004.
I guess so. Oh, I like stylist Crystal Vu. That's fun. She does have style. Alright, what are the cats up to? It's starting to get pretty bad with Popo, which is worrying me. That's the opposite of why we got Popo.
Uh-huh.
Spock is sleeping so peacefully. Evilly. Look at his tail twitching evilly. It's cute and good and pure when Miley does it, but when Spock does it, evil. There's evil in that tail. Oh, he's cute though, but he's evil. That was part of his plan. Thinking of adding her as an actual sim, and she works for Chloe Curious in her salon. She can still work for Chloe Curious even if she's a townie.
Yeah.
Salon doubles as the laundromat. Laundry. Yeah, there's a mod that adds laundry to The Sims too, huh? How is it? Because, like, here's the thing. I know a lot of people are like, laundry in The Sims, that sounds like the worst thing ever, but I actually really love laundry in The Sims. I use it all the time in The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. I paid money for laundry in The Sims 4 because there's a whole laundry pack and I bought it. I bought it on sale, but, like, I bought it.
Was it just like an inherent part of The Sims 3? I don't
No,
really
it came
remember much
with,
about Sims
but it
3.
came with 2 different packs because it's not like a main feature, right?
Right.
And that's what I was trying to get at before I got distracted by, I think, the cats or something, statistically speaking, about, like, Sims 4 stuff packs. Like, a lot of the features that come in them are features that are fun and that I would like, but historically they have been, like, part of a larger expansion that makes the expansion itself feel more worth it. And they've been, like, piecing them off and putting them into, like, these, like, little, you know, nickel and diming stuff packs. And maybe they're kind of realizing that that model didn't work because it ultimately just made the game feel less satisfying, right? Like, I wasn't going to buy backyard stuff. Like, something like that, I think historically would probably been included with, like, seasons. Like, it comes with, like, wind chimes and, like, a bird feeder and a water slide. Those are, like, the functional items that come with it. And those are nice to have, but I'm not going to pay $10
buy them specifically
to add them to my game. I would like them if they
Yeah, like,
came with a
who-
bigger pack like seasons.
But who wants those things
I don't
specifically
think-
enough
I
that they're
don't
going to
think-
pay money for it separately?
Exactly. Like, some people do, but probably not enough people for it to really,
Yeah.
like, so, like, a lot of the newer stuff packs add features that are more, like, features that you would actually want and not just features that you would expect as part of a larger pack that make that pack feel more full. And those sort of, like, older stuff packs that kind of miss the mark, they have started giving some of them out for free for a limited time, which I like that. You know, I was never gonna buy romantic garden stuff. I was never gonna buy backyard stuff. I was definitely never gonna buy my first pet stuff. But I do like having them in my game. You know? Honestly, stuff packs should be $5 and kits should be $1. Honestly, you're so right, but they would never. I don't think that Generations actually had laundry. That feels like the kind of thing that would have come with Generations. But it came with Ambitions, actually, which was like the second expansion pack that was released for The Sims 3. And then it also came in University. So if you had Ambitions or University, then you would have laundry if you wanted it. But it was like the same. The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, but laundry both works the same way. It's opt-in. So you have to put a laundry item on your lot before the laundry system goes into place, which I think is a good way of doing it, because even though I love laundry and play with it all the time, I don't always want it. Like, sometimes I'm like, these guys have enough going on and I don't want to add laundry to it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, you know what, these guys don't have enough going on and I do want to add laundry to it. You need horse pack, but you don't play The Sims 4, but like, you do want horses. I can't believe that they put horses in their whole own expansion pack, and like, it's like, surely they're gonna add like some other major feature along with it, right? No, it's just horses. That's it. Sims 4 horse, $40, please. Straight
horses in there.
It's just horses. It's just horses. And like the thing is, with a lot of things in The Sims 4 that like historically have been part of a larger pack but have been split off into smaller packs in The Sims 4, they're usually okay. It has mini goats and mini sheep, which is like, they couldn't decide if they wanted them to be babies or adults, so they're just both, and they're kind of weird.
It's weird.
And also, that's just cottage living
they
again.
Are cute,
it's just, they just did cottage living again. Those are like the same as the cottage living animals, but like reskinned as baby goats. And like, you could get wool from the sheep, right? Which like makes sense. You should be able to get wool from the sheep, right? But you can't use it for anything unless you have another pack. Like, they didn't add anything that you could do with the wool in only Horse Ranch. Like, you could get, like, I expect that sort of, like, cross-pack compatibility, right? Because you can get wool in Cottage Living, and you can use that wool for cross-stitching. So, I would expect to be able to get the wool from the sheep and Horse Ranch and be able to use it for cross-stitching, and you could also use the wool for knitting if you have the knitting pack, and I expect that kind of, like, cross-pack compatibility, but I expect there to be something that you can do with it in the pack it comes in, and there just isn't.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
Right? They are cute. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. Like, they are adorable. And I can understand why people would want them. I feel like they reused a lot from Cottage Living in Horse Ranch to try to make it feel fuller, when it really should have been a $20 game pack instead of a $40 expansion pack. And the reason that they were selling it as an expansion pack is because people wanted horses so bad and they knew people would pay for it. But the thing is, I'm not even sure that they were right, because there's a lot of people who I think want horses but can't justify the price tag on it. And they started putting it on sale really quick. Like, it's still not, like, 50% off, I don't think. But, like, I think they started putting it on sale before For Rent even came out. Like, only a little bit, only, like, 25% off or something. But, like, they never do that with expansion packs. And so that makes me think it wasn't selling as well as they expected with all of the horse hype. Like, I think a lot of people couldn't justify the $40 price tag for the amount of content that came in it. You probably don't have to wait too much longer for them to start putting it even more on sale, because it's already gone down a lot, like, in price. But yeah, like, a lot of people, that's the thing, is, like, a lot of people did really want horses, and so I feel like they were kind of trying to take advantage of that by releasing, like, a kind of lackluster, because what I was saying before is, okay, so vampires, werewolves, spellcasters each come in their own pack, right? And even spellcasters, which I think are the weakest occult, they're the weakest occult of those in The Sims 4. But even those, like, they still, like, are at least technically more fleshed out than, like, witches in The Sims 3, even though I don't like them as much. All of those are, like, so they each come in their own $20 game pack, assuming you buy it full price, which you shouldn't, but if you do. like, they're all, like, yeah, first of all, game packs, not expansion packs, right? So, like, witches, werewolves, vampires, and fairies, which there have been whispers about fairies. They were kind of, like, hinting about it on Instagram or something with some, like, fairy emojis. So I think that they do have a fairy pack in the works, but I don't know when it's going to be released. Yeah, those 4-2 conversions are so fun. Sometimes the new stuff comes out for Sims 4 and it's like, yeah, where are the conversions so I can put it in Sims 2? But like, got... Ooh! Let's go!
Oh my god, no way.
Let's go! I had kind of given up on this.
Yeah.
Get pregnant! Oh, it's so hard to stay focused on the topic when, like, Chester's getting pregnant, you know what I mean?
People actually getting pregnant.
Plant Sims. I know they did Plant Sims so dirty in The Sims 4. They technically exist, and to be fair, they're their base game, but they're like not actually like in a cult state. They're like a temporary moodlet, and they're like really half baked and not good at all. Sims 3 wins the Plant Sim game in my opinion. But like at least like okay, so buying all of the like occult game packs together is more expensive than just getting one expansion pack for The Sims 3.
Mm-hmm.
But at least individually each of them are only $20, and they are much more fleshed out. There's a lot more gameplay there. I think like that's pretty unanimously agreed on, that like they are more fleshed out in exchange. Even like Realm of Magic, I think that the amount of detail that they put into it didn't make it fun. I think that they were poorly designed, but I don't think that they are lacking in content. I just think the content isn't fun. Mm-hmm. But what nature pack would they even do that? Like, they already did Seasons and Cottage Living. Like, either one of those was their chance for Plant Sims, and they just didn't. But the occults that they add with expansion packs tend to not be very good anyway. Like, aliens are really kind of nothing. And like, what other ones even come with expansion packs? Is it just mermaids? Everybody hates mermaids. You know, maybe they would do something with Plant Sims, like, alongside their fairy pack. I didn't even think about that, but what if they, like, revamped the, like, base game Plant Sim thing? Like, as, like, a base game patch alongside, like, the fairies pack? If there is a fairies pack, which they've hinted, but they haven't announced, so it's not official. It's, like, still kind of hearsay. That would be cool. I would love it if they, like, revisited Plant Sims and made them better, because they really did them dirty. But, like, those are obviously really lackluster. That and Ghosts are the base game ones. They're really lackluster.
I love watching their
But the point that I was getting at is that at least those features are more fleshed out. So you're ultimately paying a higher price tag, but, like, theoretically you're paying the higher price tag for, like, a more complete feature, and maybe that's worth it to you, or maybe it's not, but it does at least make sense in some way. But horses in The Sims 3 came with their pets pack, and the pets pack came with cats, dogs, horses, and then also, like, a bunch of small pets, so you could have, like, birds and reptiles and snakes,
squirrels,
and rodents. Yeah, and yeah, all sorts of, like, you could literally, like, you could go out into the world and find a squirrel and keep it. And, like,
just like in real life.
You still can only have rodents in terms of small pets, and it comes with its own $10 stuff pack. And their pets pack was just cats and dogs. And you know what I do appreciate? Hi, Chester.
Welcome
University is
back.
good, yeah. Sims 2 University is a good expansion pack. I actually like Sims 3 University. They really nailed Plant Sims for sure. Cottage Living and Horse Pack should have been combined. I totally agree with that. Those two together. Okay, well, we're pregnant now. Easily worth the $40 price tag in my opinion. And a lot of the features, like, a lot of the new features from Horse Ranch that aren't, the horses themselves, they do feel like they're just reskinned features that were already in Cottage Living. And, I have at this point accumulated quite a few Sims 4 packs. I bought almost all of them on sale though, so I'm not paying that like $1,000 price tag or whatever for all of them. It's like
God.
over $1,000 if you buy all of them at full price. So I don't even have all of them, but I didn't buy very many at full price. I bought I bought Paranormal Stuff and Crystal Creations at full price, and I also bought the stupid goth kit. That wasn't worth it, but it was worth it to me. Objectively, it's still not worth $5, but it was worth $5 to me specifically. Cottage Living is genuinely really, really good. It's, like, genuinely really good. Like, I didn't buy it for a long time because I'm just a city girl, so it's just, like, not exactly my style of gameplay, but it's really well done. I had a lot of fun with it. And is it buggy? Of course it's buggy, because it's The Sims 4, but it's not worse than any other packs in terms of bugs. And also Agnes Crumplebottom is there, so, you know, I do love to see Agnes Crumplebottom. Yeah, I got that one pretty recently. I would have definitely got it sooner if it was, like, you know, my thing. But it is really good. But yeah, like Sims 3, you get all of that stuff, and so when they put horses into their own pack and not a game pack, like, again, previously splitting off features from an expansion pack and turning into its own game pack, they have at least fleshed those out more, right? So it's at least individually cheaper and also a more complete experience.
Yeah.
Horse Ranch is the full $40 price tag for only horse.
It's just fucking horse.
It's just horse. The Sims 4 horse. It's just horse. You want horse? $40 for horse.
Yeah.
That's the name of the pack.
Is the most ridiculous.
It's like, when I saw that it was going to be an expansion pack, I was like, well, it better be good. But it's, like, actually less good than in The Sims 3. Like, only a little bit.
Yeah, like...
But, like, it does feel less complete than The Sims 3's horses. Even though that came as part of a whole pets pack.
Impressed me, really.
Like, the competition's just a rabbit hole, which, it was a rabbit hole in The Sims 3, but at least it was interactive. You know, like, there was, like, a little thing on the screen, you could see the horses going, and it's like, ooh, is my horse gonna win? And you were able to choose, like, different tones so that you still had an influence on what they were doing while they were in there, and all of that together, like, served to make it a more engaging experience, and even something that you might do if you don't have a horse, because you could just go there and bet on the horse races. And then you could also, like, build obstacle courses that they could run through with all the different, like, horse training things, but in The Sims 4, they can only use the horse training things individually. Like, you could sit there and run barrels forever. You can't set up, like, a course and see them run through it. And especially the competitions being a rabbit hole and being such a boring rabbit hole, because I think you can make something a rabbit hole and still make it interesting. But they didn't. Like, it's just your Sims disappear and then they come out and you find out if they won. Like, they could have done something like The Sims 3 where there's like something on the screen that you could follow and change like the work tones that they're doing. They could have like had like chance cards that like tell you what's happening during the race and let you make decisions. Like anything. Sims 4 does have chance cards, but they're so boring. They're so forgettable. I don't blame you for not noticing. They're also not as common. Reese, hi. Welcome home.
Oh, yeah.
We're following cat politics and talking about The Sims 4. They're in here every day on their little council spot. Miley has stepped down. Drama.
I think that was the last day of this round. Like, it obviously hasn't switched over
Yeah,
yet.
I think so too, but we're gonna have to wait for
which is kind of
Chester to get home
sad.
from work. I know, I've been having so much fun
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna miss them.
It's just nice and chill. God, Alice.
Yeah?
It's back to the top of the round. Do we have to go back to university after this?
Oh no. Do we?
I don't know if I'm like...
We
I don't
do,
know, I
huh? Because at the
can't-
top
like,
would be
we
would
left
usually
guys
be like the
there.
goths, right?
Yeah.
But we got like, are Dolly and Caleb still in university?
I think so.
Oh.
They're definitely like physically still there. I don't know if we just like left them there to pick up. Or
Yeah,
if
we
they've still been
were
there
we were last there
in June.
during our Pride Month fundraiser. And they really suffered the wrath of our random event wheel.
Yeah, it did a number on them.
Castor died a little bit, but he got better.
He did get better. Dolly's a straight up werewolf.
She's a werewolf now, yeah, which does rule.
There's like a good couple of romance sims that are engaged people that I'm unsure how that's gonna shape
Yeah,
out.
and one of them has a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Was that even related to? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. Yeah, you know. It
First, I
was.
was like, was that a wheel one, or did that just happen while all that was going on?
No, our Sims do just love to do that, but it was the wheel. But yeah, so the splitting features off into other packs and fleshing them out a little bit more, I don't even necessarily think that was a bad idea. I think that works. And then, you know, if you can't afford to get all of them, you could still like pick and choose. Like maybe you really like vampires and werewolves, but you could skip spellcasters, and you could because they're boring. But
Yeah, that's
if
what I did.
if you desperately want magic in The Sims 4, in terms of like gameplay, I honestly think that you're better off getting paranormal stuff and crystal creations and just pretending.
It's like basically magic.
Like I'm gonna like I think I'm going to use those a lot with my spellcasters, and that's gonna make them more interesting to play. But I think that the actual gameplay that comes with Realm of Magic is really boring. The Magic Realm is cool, but you also can't live there. Like there's just like one lot that you can edit, but only with cheats because it has to be like the Magic HQ. I think that it's like visually really stunning, the Magic Realm, but it's really boring to be there. So plus like other occults can do like the like seance skill from paranormal and the crystal charging from crystal creations, so you could like have like a magically oriented like werewolf who does the like crystals and seance stuff, you know? Whereas you in The Sims 4 you can only be one occult at a time. Okay. Cowards. Let me have my zombie vampire plant Sims! Cowards!
They could never be The Sims 2.
Miley just ate all of the food out of the good bowl. Miley is
Yeah,
biting
deserved
back.
it.
Like, she's not taking... Anyway, Chester's home, so we're gonna fill it, but... We're top secret researcher level 8!
Fuck yeah.
We do need 2 more friends now to get above this level, though, so this might be where we stop. But he's really getting up there. Yeah, okay, it flipped over, so we should go on to
Yeah.
the next household. You guys gotta be talking about The Sims 4. I could really talk for so long about The Sims 4 if you get me started. I can talk for an embarrassingly long time because I have such strong opinions about The Sims 4 because look, I won't even talk anywhere near as much about The Sims 2 because here's the thing, The Sims 2 is good. Like I have
It's very good.
I have some good things to say about it. I'll mostly talk about like the reasons why I love it, but you guys all know that because you guys are always here. So like I guess I could talk a lot about The Sims 2, especially to someone who doesn't know much about it. But like I feel a lot more like strongly about The Sims 4 because it isn't very good, but it's also not horrible. Like
It's about the potential, right?
yeah, like The Sims 4, when The Sims 4 came out, it was such a non-issue to me because it was bad. It was really, really bad. It was like this horrible like shell of a game with like, you know, closed world, nothing to do, no like none of like all the depth had been like sucked out of it. There's no pools, there's no ghosts, there's no toddlers.
There's no toddler.
They've added all of those things now. It's still a closed world, but you can't even add more lots. Like Sims 2 is a closed world, but it's like if I'm like, oh, we don't have any room in Blue Water Village, I could just like plop down into their lot right here and be like, here, this could be.
I really think that's The Sims 4's like greatest downfall. Like it has a lot of downfalls, but I think that's the one that really.
Yeah, that really like it's really, really irritating to not be able to add additional lots.
Yeah. It's
Like even
ridiculous.
if like it's like literally Sims 1 level of world customization. Like even if you could like bulldoze a bigger lot and put like 2 small lots, like that would still be better than what it's like right now. But if you want to put multiple residential units on one lot, you could do that for $40. $40 for a pack that doesn't work and will corrupt your save. But you see, this is why I have so much, like, I feel so much more strongly about The Sims 4 because it has so many, like, shortcomings, but there are good things about it. And so that's why it makes me so upset, you know? If I just didn't like it, I just wouldn't think about it. I wouldn't even bother with it. But I actually do really like The Sims 4, and that's why it bothers me that so many things about it are really bad. Does that make sense?
No, I get you.
Who's next on our list?
Do we not need to go back to university?
Right.
Good.
You want to see what those guys are up to?
Yeah, sure. We have to go back to them at some point.
I need to stop talking about The Sims 4. Oh, I should just make a video, like, everything that's wrong with The Sims 4. Just get it all out.
Like, an indefinite video series. You can come
Make
back
a
later.
playlist
like,
on my
"Ah, I thought
main
about this as
channel,
well."
like, everything wrong with The Sims 4. I feel like that's a good way to make enemies. I feel like a lot of people would get mad at me if I did that. Because a lot of people would get really defensive about The Sims 4, and, like, the thing is, like, I don't even...
It's kind of crazy, actually.
I don't even hate The Sims 4. If I hated The Sims 4, you would not hear me talk about it.
Yeah, like, you would just not play it, right?
Yeah, easy. I still have The Sims 2 and it still works. But yeah, some people get really defensive when you criticize it, which makes it kind of hard to talk about. And I have some opinions on why that might be. But anyway, what's going on here?
Now that is the question.
Like, do we want to check in with, like, the sorority and frat house first, or, like...
Who have we got other than that? I know we've got Dahlia and one of those, and
Yeah,
Caleb
we
and the other.
were also playing with these guys because they've got, like, connections to them, and then...
yeah, so we've not got any more of our, like,
Yeah, I think that's the
Our
only
own
other
guys
household that we were
here.
playing with.
cool. Right, I think we were playing with the fraternity first. Like,
They look fine. Castor is literally fine. The thing is, he died and it was sick as hell.
He loved that shit.
Joshua is a penniless peon.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't look too good.
Yeah, I think he's on academic probation,
That tracks.
which he was not thrilled about. Castor should be doing much worse, but I genuinely think he was really stoked to die.
Yeah, he loved that time that he died and then came back.
You want to see the ghost of Ricky?
Oh yeah, we really did a number on Caleb and Ricky's
They
friendship.
used to be best friends. Oh no. Is it still really bad?
It looks like it's really bad.
It probably is, because he wants him to be dead. It's pretty bad, yeah.
Mhm.
Not as bad as with Michelle. Didn't even remember that, but he really hates
No,
her.
neither did I. Apparently, it could be worse.
It
There
could
you
be
go.
worse, yeah. Like, I wonder if even, like, maybe they were close to falling out of, like, the enemies thing. But it's not good. Certainly not good. Oh no, your Greek house has just been downgraded. That is the worst of our problems. For sure.
Right? Like, I really care right now.
I care so much. Yeah, does it suck in here? We have some decorative ashes. Because we lost this in the fire. There was a fire here. There was also a fire in the sorority house. There was a fire here. This is not the same. This is not the fire that Castor died in. That was a different fire.
Different fire.
Look, this place is really bad, but consider this. It was for charity. Doesn't that make you feel better?
How?
Joshua, it's for charity.
What year is Caleb in?
I think this is the senior
And is that the year
yeah.
that he's meant to be in?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember anything. Listen, I don't remember things on a good day. I wasn't keeping up with my spreadsheet, and then we didn't play for several months. I don't know anything anymore.
I don't like.
We should probably go back and like
specifically
check VODs
remember-
or something.
Yeah, I don't specifically remember Caleb or Dahlia getting
Do
held
some
back a year or so.
reconnaissance. Oh, we can check his memories.
Oh yeah.
It's detective. Oh, are you an aspiration failure? Oh, because you saw the roaches. Wait, have they escaped containment?
fair,
Were you
man.
stomping on roaches? No. I don't know. Wait,
You
have they?
just saw them.
No, there's some right here, but have like additional ones escaped containment. Anyway, it put him into aspiration
yeah.
failure. Okay, I had a thought recently about the therapist. You know how like other people can't see your therapist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people interpret that to be like that the therapist is like a hallucination.
Mm-hmm.
But there is some evidence to suggest that the therapist is real. So consider this alternate interpretation. Doctor-patient confidentiality. Think about it.
Yeah, you're right. It's literally none of their business that you have a therapist.
Yeah,
They don't need to see that shit.
exactly. Dahlia got on academic probation.
Okay. Well, she was a werewolf, so.
Is Caleb available to talk? No, he's in class. Okay, I don't think that Caleb did though, just Dolly.
Okay.
Here's Stacey shopping right now? Nice. Oh no! He's panhandling! Oh no! Oh.
Oh dear.
He's like, this is my life now. I'm gonna flunk out of university. And I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
beg for change on the streets.
You're gonna
Because
have
I'm
to
never
live
gonna
in the
get a
crack
job. I'm
home.
gonna have to live in the crack home and panhandle for change.
He's seen how bad it gets.
Yeah. Please, spare change. Spare change,
It must be
sir.
rough for a fortune son seeing his friends go through that.
Oh man. Go to class so you don't flunk again.
That's the
Actually,
last
what
thing
you really
need
need
right
is
now.
seal points. Reach logic level 1. I mean, that we'll work on that. We'll definitely work on that. Hire an exterminator. I don't think the exterminator is gonna be able to get to those bugs either. I could always move the columns. I just think it's funny that the bugs are here. I don't think that they
It's like
can leave.
they're pet cockroaches, right?
Yeah, I don't think that they can leave. They're ornamental frat house cockroaches. Like, I don't think that they can get out and people can't get to them, so they're not gonna get people sick, but they do make people upset. And I just think it's funny because I genuinely don't know how it happened. Like, I definitely could solve this for them, but I'm just so intrigued by it.
It's good to have a little mystery in life.
Yeah. Okay, well, you guys are back from class. You want to call your sister? Of course you do. It's cute, though. They're close. Man, it would be sick if Dolly howled. Castor wants to be a werewolf now, too. Oh, that would rule, actually. He's like, you know what, actually? He's like, forget about university. What if I was a werewolf? Thoughts on that?
You can do both.
No, I think I need to be a werewolf. We could throw a toga party.
Why not?
We deserve it. After everything we've been through. We can have a toga party as a treat.
Kapachun. Ah. Kabu. Fanush. Kaba. Lagogano. Jadun. Shiba. Lakaba. Ah. Kilan. Mom. Hulukamin. Zanak. Ah.
Just trying to get to the bugs. You can't get to the bugs, man. It's just not gonna happen. Our toilet's clogged? God, what a nightmare.
Literally the last thing we need right now.
I think Joshua brought this desk and this plant from campus, and I just left them there where he put them.
That tracks.
So we just... Alright, he's cheering me on as I unclog the toilet. Thank you. I could really use the boost in morale right now, actually.
He needs that, yeah.
I'm working very hard and it's nice to be appreciated. Yeah, vote Gerbits. So true, bestie. Hey, could you guys move so I can get to the phone, please?
I was gonna say, are you not throwing a party? Come on.
Well, he spent a really long time talking to Dolly. We're probably not going to invite our elderly mother.
Yeah.
Tessa can come, though.
Doesn't seem like the vibe.
And Ashley... I think Swan could be here. She's cool. Kevin... you know, Goopy Girls Carbo. Dorian?
can be here if he wants.
We can invite Tristan also just to make things awkward.
Just to make it weird.
Do you think we should invite Ricky?
No.
Okay.
Caleb hates him. Ashley hates him. Someone needs to look after the baby.
True. Ricky's looking after the baby. You want to have your very first woohoo?
I mean, we could try and make that happen.
Yeah, I've never really thought about that. Who do you have chemistry with? I see. Not very many people. Tristan? Oh, that would be
Oh
drama.
my god, Tristan.
That would be drama. Let's do it. Is she here? She's here. Is Dorian here? Dorian is here.
What is the situation with
That's
those
the thing
two,
is, like,
anyway?
I don't think that they're, like, in a relationship, but they're in a situationship.
Yeah.
They've been in a situationship since, like, high school. So, but, like, I mean, Caleb and Dorian aren't friends, and I'm not sure if Caleb would even care, even if they were. So
Yeah, like, I genuinely don't know. Like, if Dorian and Tristan wanted to get their shit together, they would have done it by now.
right? Like,
We've had too long.
like I don't think that Caleb really cares if people's feelings get hurt, unless he like actually cares about them.
Point in case, Ricky.
Ricky. Yeah, and he loved Ricky, and he did that to him. Like, you think he's gonna be nice to Dorian? No. All right, let's talk to Tristan. Oh, we need to pee. We'll talk to Tristan and then we'll pee. All right, what are you up to? It would rule to be a werewolf.
That's true.
It would rule if Dolly howled.
That's
She's
also
here.
true.
It's wolf
I wouldn't
time.
count on it.
Why don't you howl about it? He's really not thinking about school, actually, which is
Yeah.
not great. I mean, like, he would still have another semester to, like, get it together. Because he's not on academic probation right now, but he will if he doesn't get the skills he needs.
Yeah, this werewolf thing could really hold him back.
Yeah. Goopy Gills Carbo is here, by the way.
Thank God.
Okay! Oh no, that's distressing, because Ashley is, of course, engaged. So Kevin has strong opinions about this affair with Goopy Gills Carbo. Oh, they're best friends! I didn't know they were that close. You think you could just dance with the Goopster? Who do you think you are, Ashley Pitts? Give it up on the roaches. How about you, do we have anything for logic in this place? Do we not?
Surely.
Oh,
there
we
not,
have
like, a
been
chess table or something?
skating by. There is nothing in here. I don't know. You want to get a telescope?
Sure.
You want to get the one that can get you pregnant? Just
I mean, we might as well.
in general. He can't get pregnant from it, but just, you know.
Yeah.
We're planning ahead for the future.
For posterity, it should be there.
Okay. Kevin is stepping in, actually. He's decided that this situation is not tolerable. He's like, you know that he's engaged to be married, right? Do you not respect
Right?
the sanctity of marriage, Goopy Gills Carbo?
The sanctity of Ashley Pitt's engagement.
I'm gonna pull a prank on Tristan. Uh-oh. We'll do it. See what happens.
I don't know if she's gonna like that.
Yeah, but you
okay.
could try it. Tessa looks really concerned about it. Okay, she didn't like that. Alright, we really rule if Dolly wasn't a werewolf. He wants to have a pillow fight with her too, but they're like not close enough to do that.
She like doesn't like him.
If we could fix it,
Also, he's like actively fighting with her. Come on.
we could fix it. Ask. How about do you like what you see? Oh, someone broke the toilet again, so that's cool. She likes black hair.
Well,
She likes black hair. Oh, Dorian is literally right there. Is he gonna care? Is he in love with her? I don't actually remember.
I genuinely have no idea.
He hasn't reacted so far. Oh, now he's reacting. Okay. Yeah, he didn't like that. That's not my problem, though. This is literally not my problem. Everything got so quiet after that. Okay.
Okay, she's dancing with us.
Yeah. Going with the tickle? Who doesn't love a tickle, right? A back rub, maybe? I know it sucks out here, Castor. It wasn't the same toilet. A toilet broke. This one's broken. Okay, Joshua got his logic skill, and he wants another one. He still needs more, so... maybe this is an avenue
Yeah,
for
go crazy.
getting him off of... He's starting to feel a lot better about life, so that's good.
Yeah.
We do really need food. Can anyone cook? Okay, no, Castor can cook. Here, make
I was gonna say.
no, make a salad.
Castor's
How about we make
these guys
let's
alive.
make a salad. Just to get these guys have had a really rough time of it lately. Oh, Dorian's confronting me. Listen, if you guys, this party was not bad. You guys should have sorted
Party
this
was
out.
great.
And this is not my problem that you guys didn't sort this out. I think she's
Right?
leaving now, though.
She'll be back.
Yeah. This is a matter of principle now. Now we're doing it because it made Dorian mad. Are you making us a salad? Yeah, he's on his way. They walk so slow, young adults. They're so tired from all of their studying, you know? Oh my god, we have no groceries in the fridge. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Order pizza? Can we order a pizza this late? Life is a nightmare.
It's so rough to have to pay for a pizza in university. Like,
right?
come on.
Like, just go get one. You guys are always bringing home pizzas that you found for free. Let's order, like, Chinese food at least, so it's something different. Yeah. They're gonna bring me Chinese food at 3 a.m. Bless. Your Chinese food is on the way. I can't believe that you're bringing me Chinese food at 3 a.m. Bless you. Oh, you're cold. You're so cold. Everybody is so miserable. Like, I think that the fire is a huge contributing factor in all of this. Like, we had a fire really, really shortly before we left them, and it really did a number on a lot of things.
The morale.
Yeah, and their mood, too. It, like, puts their needs down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Our Chinese food is here. We are saved. Can I please obtain the Chinese food? Can I have it? Can I have it? Take food.
Please?
Hello? It's for me? He's not coming to the door. I think he's supposed to go ring the doorbell, but he's just not doing it. Hello? Please, we're starving. We're starving. Is that about Ricky losing a fight with Caleb? Sir, please. Please, sir. Yes! Food! Everyone come eat. We are not starving to death today. We are gonna survive college if it kills us.
Survive the night.
Let's go! I love when they eat it like that without utensils and they just start shoving it in their face. Like, you're so valid for that. Oh, both of them! See, this is when they need Castor to take care of them.
Oh, they're like baby birds.
Literally. Oh my goodness. They're like, thank you, Daddy Bird. Yum yum.
It's like the mother bird feeding them from his beak.
Yeah.
I don't know where we'd be without Castor.
Dead. We would not survive a day in this house without Castor. He is keeping us alive. I'll just like put this in the kitchen or whatever. Yeah, I know. Big deal. Look, you can't get to them, and I think they're funny, so you're gonna have to deal with them being there. Wait, there is more now! Look, there's 3! But, like, this... can they extend? Oh, no. They have escaped containment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! This could be an actual problem. Because they could get sick and that, especially in their current state.
Call it exterminator?
You know what? Joshua specifically wanted to call it an exterminator, so... It saddens me a little bit, because I should let him exterminate all of them, right? So I should maybe, like, move the columns and put them back.
Yeah.
Which does sadden me a little bit, because I was very fond of them.
We'll miss them.
Yeah. Lacey, hi!
yeah,
You're just in time to say bye to our, ornamental fraternity
Our beautiful
riches,
pet
so...
cockroach.
I'm glad that you could at least be here to say goodbye. We're going to miss them so deeply. But unfortunately, they've started to breach containment, and I can't have my Sims getting the flu. They'll die. So we're going to call an exterminator.
Their aspiration is not good.
Their aspiration is not good. Their needs are not good. Last time we were here, you may remember, it was Pride Month, and we were doing a fundraiser, and we had a wheel. The end of an era, I know. So we were fulfilling a lot of fears on purpose, so everyone's aspiration is bad, and then we also had a fire, which means everybody's needs are bad. And so, long story short, these guys are not good. So I don't think they would fare well against the flu if we let them get sick, so we maybe should deal with this roach problem. Yeah. Don't even think about it, Joshua. You go to bed. These roaches are not your problem. Caleb's started making moves on Tristan, who
is his half brothers situation shit, but
Yeah,
you
but
know,
he doesn't care.
yeah. It's not like they're close half brothers.
Yeah. They're not half brothers. They're step brothers.
Oh yeah,
They're step brothers. So even
they're
even
brothers of
less
some description.
even less reason to care, you know? Here, we should probably clean this up before it spawns more roaches, huh? And then I'll put my columns back. I'm sad about it though. I guess we could keep the roach corpses. Like those could stay there.
Are those fine? You
In
can't get sick from them?
yeah, no, because you have to be like stomping on them or whatever.
Okay.
Like maybe I could even like hold on. Yeah, what if I just sort of like we still have our decorative roaches. It's just that now they're dead. They're dead and they can't give you the flu. I think that's okay. And if it's not okay, then I'll do something about it. But I think it's okay. Oh, we just left these looked like urns to me for a second, and they kind of freaked me out. It's just the Chinese food boxes that we were all eating out on the lawn last night because we were about to starve to death, and we have no groceries in the fridge.
And they've forgotten how to hunt for pizzas.
I've forgotten how to hunt for pizzas. I haven't brought home a pizza in days. Good morning, Joshua. He's like, I want to eat cereal so bad.
Oh, I know how that is.
Oh, we're working on logic, but it's daytime, so we can't use the telescope.
Is that like helpful for him?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he would only need one body skill. He needs 2 more logic skills, but either way, it'll get him to a point where he can pass, so. Here, Don had the flu, like, every single round because he kept getting roaches as a result of his trash can perpetually being horizontal. Oh, yeah, that's a danger of being Don Lothario,
believable.
for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, were we trying to get someone into the Greek house?
Probably. I
don't
mean, these guys are all
remember.
kind of
Is it Troy?
on their way out. That like kind of rings a bell actually.
They're friends, and he doesn't have a lot of friends.
He's not really a
So-
friendly guy.
Yeah, he kind of... What's the word? Sucks?
Sucks, I think.
He
Yeah.
kind of sucks. Troy. How nice of you to invite me. Yeah, I would love to see you, my good friend Troy, who
Gusty
I
off.
remember
Her.
existed. What are you up to? He would also really like to eat some cereal. These guys are not good. Should we like order groceries? Or go
Yeah,
get
maybe.
go get some. You want to go out hunting for your baby birds?
Go forage, yeah.
Go forage and bring them back some forage cereal. That makes it sound like he's gonna steal it. You can't do that, so he won't.
He would if he could. I
He
believe
might,
in him.
yeah. But he's not allowed to. Why don't they let you steal in The Sims? What happened to Kevin? Oh, he moved out and has a baby. He lives in the crack home.
Moved out. He
Yeah, he's alive. He
was expelled.
got expelled. Mm-hmm.
Which actually, that wasn't his fear. That was Castor's fear.
Yeah. Which
He
was
was
I've never
terrified
even
of
like
his
seen
boy
that
getting
before. He was
kicked out
like
of
he was like
university.
rolling once to like help him with his homework
To,
in
like,
fears
help
of him
him,
getting
I
expelled,
know.
and I was like, oh hun, you picked a really bad time to do that, but that's very sweet. I'm going to get him kicked out.
Yeah, he did get expelled.
Yeah.
And pregnant, so...
You think Castor got married in your game? That's so cute.
Yeah, he's currently living in
Our
what we
caster is kind of like in the like kind of the fraternity mom
yeah.
kind of thing. Because they are absolutely hopeless.
They need it.
Yeah.
Um
We're out to get them groceries
yeah,
because everybody in the house
Kevin's
wants cereal so badly.
Kevin's living in the crack home just now with his baby and some
Some of the other...
extraneous.
Ricky graduated. I think Ashley
Ooh,
also got
Ricky's there.
expelled. Not even because anybody, like, feared it. He just, like, was going to fail
He just wasn't
anyway.
good at it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna top off our fridge. Caster managed to seduce Cassandra for that sweet, sweet goth money. I can see them being a cute couple.
Finally, we're going to have cereal.
Whew, I love cereal. My favorite thing about cereal is how when I eat cereal, I don't starve to death. Because I've eaten food.
It's one of the top three things about cereal, yeah.
We could make a giant communal bowl of cereal, and it's gonna be
Oh my
such a
God,
respite.
yes, big bowl of cereal.
It's gonna be such a respite. We deserve it, you know? We've been through a lot lately, and I think we could really all benefit from partaking in a communal bowl of cereal.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah, our caster is actually Airways, which was randomized, but also the funniest
funny.
thing that could have happened. So a whole bunch of ladies are falling over him, and he's like completely oblivious to it. And he's just trying to take care of his frat brothers because they're going to die. Troy is here. Troy, did we like already ask him to pledge? Maybe.
Possibly. In that case, can we tell him to like clean?
Maybe. We'll see. Let's read him and see what happens. Because we gotta like move them in so that we have somebody in here when everybody leaves,
Yeah.
so that we still like have a fraternity. In case we want to come back to it, although we might not ever come back to it. We haven't gone back to the Strange Town one yet, although it wasn't that long ago that we stopped. Oh, Lilith. Did she lose a fight with Angela? Oh no, that's some other guy. Some other guy. Hold on, wait, before you go, let me see. Ask. No, is it not under ask, is it? Oh, yeah, he must have, because we have all of these being 0, so we would
nice.
need somebody else. We need somebody else. We need an additional one. You go to class then. No, wait, go to class. Okay. Yeah, someone can ask him to clean though. Because we could really use that. To be quite honest, it's a bit of a state. Okay, so you're off to class, but when you get back, let's it's lunch, but I think we could. No, can we not? Wait, can we not? Oh, maybe when he comes back. Maybe when he comes back. We'll make a big bowl of cereal. I've already promised them and you the big bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen. I'm locking in eat cereal. That is our main goal in life right now. These guys are. I've been putting off these guys being my problem for so long because I left them in such a state last time, and it's like, oh well, I'll deal with that in the future. I'm exhausted. Oh man. Okay, Troy is officially a member of our Greek house, so we should probably like ask him to move in so that somebody's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that under ask? No. Propose? Move in. There we go. So Find It Honey has straight Sarah managed to auto kiss Jasmine in front of Matthew and DJ. Like, man, do you want
That's
me to
just
make
Sarah
you kiss me?
behavior.
That is so like her, yeah.
Right?
Like, she would do it just for the chaos, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like she knows why she's doing the things that she does the vast majority of the time. Darren Riley, you have got a bowl cut.
Good for him. Who's Troy? Let's see who Troy is for a second.
Why does he know Lucy? Well, probably from college, huh?
Must be. Probably from like the same dorms.
Do some Padil. I'm sorry. Hi, welcome.
Hiya.
Welcome. How's it going?
Oh, he's a fortune son. That's suspicious. Was it like?
Oh. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, it was.
He's a Scorpio. I feel like I need a Scorpio button. Like, I need a button that goes like do whenever we meet a Scorpio. Yeah, we've got a Scorpio. Oh, he's got a crazy amount of chemistry with this llama. You did make her buy it. Now Clara Vonder's seen as her fiance, and Matthew wants Zoe, but she's engaged to Gunnar. That is so much drama. Okay, we're gonna go toss the football with Alan.
Nice.
Hot Alan.
He's in a fursuit, but he can tell.
Yeah. Of course you're into sports. You're literally a Scorpio.
I'm very excited that I tried this sports activity.
No way. Oh, they're playing cat. Go make us some cereal, please. Well, he also wants mac and cheese. But we're committed to the we all deserve the giant bowl of cereal right now.
Yeah.
I think that we
You can
all
have a giant
need
bowl
it
of macaroni and cheese
for
after.
our collective well-being. Go get yourself some cereal right now, if you're hungry and have cereal. We'll all have cereal together.
What's Caleb up to?
Playing the piano. He's gotten pretty good. I mean, there's the piano in the goth house, so I think he was on that one a bit too. I mean, that's actually what's getting him through university right now, so hey. What if we got Alan to join the Greek house?
Oh, I reckon we could do that.
We gotta, like, make friends first, but we could do it. He's trying to clean up our ashes. No, I already had to get rid of my cockroaches. I can't get rid of my ashes. Sorry. That's where I draw the line. They're always trying to clean up things they can't reach, and it's like, man, I'm so sorry. If only there was something somebody could do about that. Anyway, here's our cereal for everyone. He's like, wow, this place sucks, actually. Why am I here?
That's such a fucking nightmare.
He's like, I'm not sure why I joined this frat house. Yeah, just be lucky you missed the worst of it, Troy. You got off so much luckier than you know.
Right? You weren't even there when Castor died.
That is so Jesse Pilferson of her. That's very Jesse Pilferson to do. Are you leaving? Oh no, you're okay.
No, hot Alan.
Troy is like, you're hot, but your cheering stinks. You clearly only got the mascot gig because you're hot. Oh, he is hot though. I love Troy already. He rules.
Right?
And by rules, I of course mean
not how
he
you
sucks
get
really
men.
bad. Let's entertain him with it. Back rub? Oh my god.
Yes, Troy, get it.
Oh no, he didn't like my cheer. Oh no! What if I talked about music? Would you like that? Okay,
You know it's bad if Alan doesn't like your cheer.
Right, he loves cheering. It's like the one thing about him. Yeah, have some cereal. This is your life now, so... What if I just do a bunch of like gestures and let him know that I'm cool?
Just do a bunch of gestures. That's how you make friends in real life.
I think that might be the best that you could do if you are Caleb and you suck really bad. High five!
You just high five someone 10 times and ask them to move in.
Yeah! Easy! Got him! He loves
That would work on
it! It's gonna work on
If
Alan
someone
too.
high five me 10 times, I'd be like, yeah, sure.
It's gonna work on Alan too, for sure. Alan, come back! Alan! Tickle. Everybody loves to be tickled. Surely Alan is no exception. Why does Alan hate me? Alan! Let me tell you a story about sports, Alan!
He actually thinks that Caleb's really ugly. I saw him like
Oh,
earlier.
well, I don't think that actually matters because since Caleb isn't into guys, that they don't have chemistry.
Okay.
I think that only affects it if they have chemistry. But I don't know. I could be wrong about that. That's what I think. And tell him a really funny joke. He's gonna love it. He did like it when I talked about sports, though. Maybe I could also talk about fame and give him another high five. We're like getting there, at least on Caleb's end, but I don't know if maybe Alan really like hates Caleb.
Does he have a bad
Secretly.
reputation?
Why on earth would he have a bad reputation? No, his reputation's fine actually. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's only
that was a
actually
genuine question.
yeah,
Like,
he's
I
only
wasn't-
actually like he's kind of heard some shit, but like in private, so it hasn't really like.
Nobody will ever believe Ricky that he flirted with Ashley right in
Like,
front of
yeah,
him.
that is like, why would he even do that? He's literally straight and arrow, and it's like, yeah, I know, but he did it, and they're like, that doesn't sound true. I think you made that up.
I think he must have misinterpreted the situation.
Yeah. Like, that's a guy who's very openly aromantic. Like, you must have misinterpreted. Nobody believes Ricky. Kiss, kiss, darling. Kiss, kiss. Tough handshake. Join my frat house.
Just throwing fucking everything at the wall here.
Caleb looking like I sentenced him to death.
I don't want to kiss, kiss, darling.
Well, you should have thought of that before you became a popularity sim. You ever think about that? I don't really like you, Ellen, if you acting like you're a beauty and pledge. Ugh! Please? Pretty please to sugar on top? What if I tell you a
I
story
like
about
that. I
computers?
really don't like you well enough yet.
Yeah. That's the only gossip that he knows, is that time that Lilith lost a fight with Kome.
To be fair, he probably knows about it like 50 times because it happens. Like,
That's right, he's probably talking about a
multiple
bunch of discrete fights.
Yeah.
It happens constantly. They live in the same apartment building, which is just a recipe for trouble.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Okay, we just need one more to actually get in range of passing, so this is good. This is going...
I believe in him.
Yeah, yeah. Also, Troy is here now, but I'm not really considering him to be my problem. He's more like a pet, you know?
Yeah. Troy's just doing Troy shit.
Kicky bag. Will you join my frat house if I play kicky bag? Surely everybody loves kicky bag, right? Okay, well, our relationship is over 50 on our end, and we're not friends, which is not looking good for Alan being a fan of Caleb, which would explain some things.
What's your problem?
What's your problem? High five me. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends. We're
Nice.
friends. Okay, so it was asymmetrical, but it wasn't that bad. I'm gonna high five him and then I'm gonna ask him to pledge again. Join my frat house. No, god damn it. We're literally friends. We're friends. This is so hurtful. This is so hurtful to me, your friend Caleb, who is about to straight up piss his pants.
Don't do it in front of Hot Alan. That's the last
Hot
thing
Alan
you
is
need.
blocking the way to the bathroom. The only way to the bathroom because the desk and the tiny. He can't possibly step over this tiny tree. It's just not possible. No one could do it. I'll go upstairs. No one could make it over that tiny tree. It's just. I have no other option. Oh boy. Castor in here cleaning. Oh. He should be allowed to be a werewolf.
He deserves it.
Like, we were thinking of curing Dolly. What if Castor's a werewolf instead? Like, what if she makes Castor into a werewolf first?
Just swap.
Yeah.
Do they have exams today?
Oh shoot, do they? Uh-oh.
I think they might.
I did not realize that. We're not ready. I think that Castor's gonna get on academic probation.
Okay.
But,
He's been through a lot.
yeah. And he'll still have a semester to get it together after that.
Yeah. Joshua will probably pull through.
Yeah, he's really getting there, but I didn't realize he was cutting it quite that close. Troy's just here.
Yeah. Troy's doing great.
We're so proud of him. Troy is literally just standing here.
And that's all he
What
needs to do.
roaches? Oh, you're trying to clean them up. You can't. Can't believe how late it is. No, Hot Ellen!
It's not even late Hot Alan's day.
It is 2:30 in the morning.
We really need to get Hot Alan to join the frat.
Yeah, we do. I've locked in this axe to pledge, and it is specifically about Hot Alan now. I also love that that's what we've decided to call him.
It's his defining feature.
Have you seen him? No, you haven't, because he's wearing the fursuit, but like...
On that one.
Troy knows what's up, I assume. I'm really not qualified to speak
We have
on it.
complete faith in Troy's taste.
Yeah. He's much more qualified than I am to speak on it, so I believe him. Are you gonna pass your exam? No. Well, actually,
Caleb?
maybe.
No, I
No,
wouldn't
no,
think so.
probably, actually. Because he has he's been coasting by on creativity.
Yeah, no, he'll probably be fine
Yeah.
as long as he sets the exam.
Yeah.
Kella Cho!
Woohooing the mascots to see what they look like under the fursuit is your favorite thing? That's fun.
Taluk! Sabuga!
Yeah, one time I was romancing one of the cows, and I like straight up didn't even know if it was a man or a woman
Right, because
because my son was
you play with your
bisexual.
audio muted. Because usually you could tell
Yeah,
with like their voice, but they had like a
they're
gender
quite
neutral
cute.
name, right?
Yeah, their name's Shannon.
Incredible.
He did turn out to be a man, but I was just going with it.
Yeah.
He can be whoever he wants to be.
How come you
Kachoga
aren't allowed to
Kabon!
sleep? What's that about?
Um,
Okay, you're not allowed to sleep. I don't know.
is it like to do with the? Huh? How active is he?
Oh, maybe he's not tired
Surely that
enough.
would be tired enough to sleep. Anyway,
He's not even that active. Maybe he isn't tired
yeah.
enough. I don't know. Like, yeah, that seems like it should be enough, but maybe it's not. Okay, you got the skill point that you needed. So let's if we get each of your
Like,
exam in
if
a
we
good enough
manage
mood, you
to,
should
yeah.
probably pass. Yeah, because you're way less tired and you can sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
He's
way more
alive.
active too. What's your problem, Caleb?
Yeah, I do
Oh
not
no,
know
the
what to
cow? We do not need the cow right now.
do.
Straight up. Let me try resetting him. Just in case. Yeah, I don't know. I tried. Listen, Caleb, I tried. You figure it out. He's just gonna play piano all night. It's lovely. Like, he's good. We're just vibing, you know?
Yeah. What are we planning on doing with Caleb, do you think?
Well, his options are basically move into the goth house with his mom and Cassandra,
Mm-hmm.
or move into the crack home with his frat brothers and
Oh, I wasn't even considering that. I was thinking Dina.
oh, Dina. True. Yeah, okay, we're not moving into the crack home.
I think the
Just-
crack home simply has enough without Caleb being there. Like, we've
Dude,
already
I didn't
got
even,
Ashley
yeah, I didn't
and
even really think
Becky
about Dina's house. Does she even have room for? Okay, you're gonna nap. That's fine.
Probably, right?
She's got like another bedroom, right? Yeah, you know
House.
what? Maybe she could really
Yeah.
use the company. Maybe that would be nice. I have no idea what day it's supposed to be in the main town relative to these guys though. So, maybe we just ought to leave him
try
here
and
after the
try.
exam and try and sort
Yeah.
out our timing and stuff, because it's been a really long time and I didn't keep very good notes and I forgot. This is what happens when I don't write things down, they're gone forever. Okay, time for your final. They're at like slightly different times, but only by like an hour, so.
Okay, good.
Caleb's been
luck,
sleeping.
everyone.
Can we just talk about this couch really quick? I love this couch. I love it's like old fashioned. It looks like at one point it was fancy, but they've like clearly like pulled it out of like a dump.
I love the duct tape on it, yeah.
Yeah, the duct tape is a really nice
It's
touch.
surreal.
There's like all of these like tears in it and the stains and the duct tape. I love little details like that on items. It like The Sims 2 has a lot of like fun little details like that if you look closely. That's a curved swipe sofa if I've ever seen one. Yeah.
Oh my god, the fucking
Which is so
Chinese
perfect for the like
boxes in here.
university vibes. Like these are the people who are taking that sofa. What were you saying?
the fucking Chinese boxes in there.
Oh yeah.
It's not good. Someone's gonna get eaten by flies in this place one day.
Nah. The thing is, I don't think I could even bring myself to be mad if that happened because I've never seen it happen. It's like really, really hard to do. And so, I mean, I guess if it took somebody that I really liked, I'd probably be kind of upset. But on some level, I would have to appreciate it.
You would have to respect it.
Yeah. Plus, we have very few Sims die of unnatural causes.
hmm
Maybe someone does need to get eaten by flies at some point, you know? Yeah, there's like clearly so much like detail and love that went into The Sims 2. I guess I can talk a lot about The Sims 2 as well. Like, I think that they were saying like that the devs were like when working on like the animations, like they were going like around the office like pantomiming like what they would do if they were doing things like the cooking and stuff.
Does Troy not need to sit an exam?
No, because he joined at a different time, so he's like off sync, and I didn't bother to fix him, and he's not
That's
my problem.
fine.
I'm just simply pretending Troy isn't here. He's just a pet. This is our pet Troy. Hold on. Sports guy.
Mhm.
Troy.
Oh my god, like from High School Musical?
From High School Musical.
No way. Troy Bolton, I'm a big fan.
Are they gonna keep trying to clean up these ashes? Should I just let them?
He wants to so desperately.
I'll move this counter, and if you decide to pick that up, then you're allowed to. I'm giving you one chance, Troy.
Yeah, your environment's bad, okay.
He's doing it. He is doing it. I think Scorpios are like on the neat side. Yeah, just barely, but
hmm
okay. But I'm not replacing the counter though.
It's just like that forever now.
Yeah. This place has been changed by the Pride Month disaster. But it was for charity. It was for the Transgender Law Center. I know, this piano outside is so funny. Yeah, Castor's on academic probation. And, okay.
Okay.
Well, it's okay, buddy. You're gonna be a werewolf and everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Buddy. It's okay.
Oh yeah, the therapist.
Yeah, you're fine. You see, the therapist is here. He's got a fun little button and a bow tie. And how could you be sad when a funny little man with big glasses and a
Eat
bow
some macaroni
tie
and cheese
is
later.
telling you to scream? Yeah, we'll make some mac and cheese and everything will be better. Yeah. See, you're fine.
That's the spirit.
You're
He's good.
literally fine. I would love if Sims 4 had something more like that for when Sims are really sad or something, maybe, because like there's an option to like call like the sadness hotline, which like I guess is supposed to be like a crisis hotline, which is maybe a little bit darker actually than just the therapist.
On the fucking suicide hotline, like okay.
They call it a sadness hotline, but yeah, it's maybe a little bit darker, but maybe also a little bit less offensive, and that's why they went with it. I don't
Josh
really
fucking
find
killed
the
too.
therapist offensive, but there probably are people who find the therapist offensive. Because it is like, it is poking fun at some, like potentially sensitive topics, but it is, it is potentially, like, you could definitely see the therapist as, like, poking fun at mental health. I just think it's a bit of fun. Because I don't think it's, like, necessary. Like, I guess, like, there is kind of, like, the, like, oh, people kind of, like, judging you for it aspect. Like, people like, ooh, look at this guy. That's a little bit sucky, but,
I mean, I think when The Sims does ableism, it tends to do it in way more upfront ways. Like, it doesn't hold back. It'll just put
okay,
it
hear
in
me
there.
out. Hear me out. I think that they shouldn't do ableism, but if they're going to do ableism, like, at least it's funny, right? Like, it should at least be funny.
I think it's really funny.
It is funny. We're literally mentally ill, so we can say that. Right? Like, it's convenient. Sometimes I would love that. You're in the middle of the crisis and the therapist just appears. They must have really good mental health coverage in The Sims 2's universe. That's all I'm
Right?
saying. I think in real life, if you, like, call 911 with a mental health crisis, instead of sending the cops, they should send a funny man in glasses and a bow tie.
It would be more helpful.
I would! I'm not even kidding.
Literally can't be worse. So.
I'm a little bit kidding when I say that they should do it, but I'm not at all kidding when I'm saying it would be an improvement. Okay, well, we're ending with these guys, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's honestly, like, a little bit early, but, like,
We've done our bet with these guys.
I've got a headache, so
We can finish up for the night and
maybe
come
this
back
is a
to
good place
the
to
sorority next
stop. I've
next week.
been having such bad headaches lately. It sucks.
Ooh.
But this was really, really fun. I'm glad that you all were here with us today. You know what? Good for you. I hope you're having a good time. Let's see. Has anyone else heard of The Sims 2? Let's find out. Let's see, we've got Gamer Gal with a string of numbers.
Uh-huh.
Playing
The Sims 2?
The Sims 2. The game that we all love. Let's see if we're allowed to raid them. Okay, yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's check it out.
We'll go say hi. I think they might be playing with, like, their own sim kind of thing, by the look of it. It looks like a grass lot, but it's placed in a desert world, so it might be Strangetown. And I would love to see Strangetown. I always love to see Strangetown. Thanks so much for being here. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
We, if everything, if the stars all align and everything is just fine in the world, then we'll be here on Monday. I actually might be here tomorrow. I'm supposed to stream Catherine on Fridays, but actually, like, I really have to go grocery shopping, so I might not be able to. I am gonna go back to streaming Catherine though. I'm gonna finish it. We got like a third of the way through it or something the first stream, so probably like 3-4 streams we can get through it all, depending on how difficult the later levels are for me. I am playing it on hard, so those actually could trip me up for a while. And then we'll be back here next Thursday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.